Hello. Kumanja, I was always moving. Oh, oops. I was always moving. Don't worry. Hello. Konbancha. Konbancha. Wait, shall we actually go here first? Might be a little bit better to start here because the game does not have sound right now. How are we feeling today? Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? No scuff here, never. There's never scuff on my stream. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that word means, scuff. Are you tired? Was it an intense weekend for you guys? How was you guys' weekend? Mine was tiring. I was doing a lot of thesis work, and I had a bachelorette yesterday. It was really fun, though. It was a really good time. We went walking with alpacas, which was really nice. We went on a walk with alpacas. It was really cute, and I liked them a lot, and it was really nice. The alpacas were super cute and very funny, and the walk was really nice, and it was like a forest, and we ate pancakes. It was really good. And then after the walk, we went to get Korean barbecue. That's the second time in 3 days for me. That was kind of like I never go to Korean barbecue, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 times within 3 days. But Korean barbecue was really good, and then after that we went to do karaoke, which was also really fun. So it was a fun day. Is that the animal that spits in your face? Well, they spit at each other. They don't spit at people, but they did spit at each other a few times. They definitely did that. So yeah, but they were cute. They're very cute alpacas, and it was really fun to walk with them. And yeah, it was just a good time. And our friend that the bachelorette was for also had a really good time. But then I got home so late, and I had to take a shower, and because like we have been walking with the alpacas, so that was already kind of like, you know, we've gotten kind of dirty. And then the karaoke was so intense, we danced so much in the karaoke room that I was like, oh goodness, that I had to take that shower. So it was really late when I went to bed, but all good, all handy dandy and good. My microphone stand is still broken. I haven't gotten a new one. I'm gonna order a new one ASAP to get a new microphone arm, but for now it is once again the not the wig stand, the base stand with the tape, in hopes that the microphone will not move. So I hope it's okay. I hope sound is okay. It should be fine for the game, I think. But yeah. Oh my goodness, all the yawns, what the heck? All the yawns of the day are coming out. What the frickety frick? That wasn't supposed to happen like that. All my yawns of the entire day. But yeah, I hope that you guys are excited about the stream. And I hope that you feel better soon, Fair. It's not good if you're feeling sick. Dang. I hope you feel better soon. But today is Nina Aquila Legal Eagle Day. We play more of the case today. What have you guys been thinking about the game? Do you guys like this kind of game? And it's definitely like kind of different from what we usually play. Can very obviously see that it's definitely like similar to Ace Attorney, but it's very different. Like the art style is really different, and the play style is also very different because it's more like RPG Maker kind of mystery. Do you guys like that? Are you guys having a good time with it? It's different but fun. Yeah, it's a fun time. I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't know how long the case will go on for, but we shall see. Let's just get into it, because today we're gonna go to court. Yippee! So we are back here with our friend Hank, who saw her outside in the rain. Sounds like Hank's already here. We're at the courtroom. Last time lots of stuff happened, but I think we're gonna get a kind of like a recap of everything as we go to court. Hi Jesus, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? In full regalia. But that's absolutely impossible. Regalia. Thursday, March 5th, 8:32 a.m. Fletch City Courthouse Defendant Lobby B, Day 2. Day 2. Yeah, we need the magical girl moments. We do. Hank, Milia? I'm gonna take it a little bit easier on the voice acting today because my voice is so tired from karaoke yesterday and I have singing lessons tomorrow, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easier on the throat. On the good old throat. So, a little less intense voice acting, but we're just gonna chill today, okay? Nina, is it time? No, not yet. You've got a few minutes. What were the two of you talking about? Oh, just... we were prepping for the trial. Really? Milia? Yes? Maxie said that on the night of the incident, she saw you outside in the courtyard in the rain. But... and Hank showed me the CCTV footage from the studio camera system. But she's gonna say she isn't there because last time we looked at like, the CCTV footage, but it's not in color. And there's another person that is my #1 suspect that wears pink. But similar magical girl suit. So, you're at work. Ooh. Well, good luck at work today. I hope everything goes well for you. It shows you getting an ammo pack, putting it in the pirate. That's impossible. There's a video of you doing it. I spent all night with Janice. You did nothing else? Spoke to no one else? Nina, if she says she didn't do it, then she didn't do it. Hank, Emilia says that she didn't leave Janice's trailer all night. Then as her attorney, I'll hold that line in court today. But it means her only alibi is the one person who can't testify. Nina, I'm sorry, I was with Janice all night. I don't remember leaving or doing any of those things. Because it wasn't you. You're aware that's going to be difficult for the court to accept. I don't know what else to say. She just seems so genuine. Then again, she's an actress. There he is, Dylan. Hey, Nina, they're ready for us in courtroom B. The bailiffs are out there for Milia. Thanks, Dylan. I'll be out in a sec. See you at the bench. Got it. Milia, go with them. We'll see you again soon. Okay. That was a loud door. Dang. Very loud, heavy doors. Oh my god, like, the Korean barbecue place that I went to, like, a few days ago. Not yesterday, but, like, a few days ago. When I went to the toilet there, the doors were so loud. Oh my god, they were so loud. Like, I heard someone next to me. I heard someone next to me get into the stall. And then the door slammed shut behind her. And I heard her say, like, oh, sorry, just, like, to the room. Because it was so loud, like, unexpectedly loud. They would just slam shut. It was insane. She seems nervous. Hank? Yeah? I didn't want to upset Milia just before she goes to take the stand, but I may only have one eye, but sometimes that gives me the clarity to see through things. And I don't like secrets. What are you calling me a liar? No. But if there's anything you haven't shared with me, no matter how minor, now's the time. This case means so much to me, to the team, and to our business, and to Milia. I've given you everything I can. Aren't you supposed to be some kind of legal eagle? I got an achievement! That said, someone said it. Legal eagle. I ain't calling you a truther. Exactly. Are you calling me a liar? Well, I ain't calling you a truther either. Just do your job. Oh, so much for candor. I don't know. Is it courtroom time? Oh, yeah. It's the club of people with red hair. There's so many of the same people. Oh, that's funny. In the audience, so many similar people. Let's get to it. Got it. Roop. Did you talk to Milia? Uh-huh. And Hank? Uh-huh. Any helpful revelations? Nuh-uh. 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 Oh, is it gonna be the same judge? Aquila, Merlot. I trust you came prepared. I always do my homework, Chad. Then perhaps it's time for me to take you to school. Yeah, who invited the Weasley family, honestly? All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawny. Yeah, it's the same judge. Good day. Hello. Please be seated. We are assembled here today in the matter of the trial of Amelia Norden, a resident of Fledge City. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Your Honor, my name is Amelia Norden. I'm an actress employed by the Valkyrie Raising Project Studio. I see. You are, if I'm not mistaken, a person of some notoriety. Well, not the time to clam up, Milia. Your Honor? Yes, Miss Aquila. My client is the star of Valkyrie's Sacred Feathers, an award-winning TV show. She's also, both in character and in person, a hero to children all over the country. Is she? Hey, yo! Cherry, what the heck? Judge Tawny could judge you. Hey, yo! I feel like she would. Just for that comment alone, she would judge you. She has an opinion. That's your cue, Hawk. Mr. Hawk, I am expecting you to object to Miss Aquila opening from the defense's bench in this manner. I have yet to see an exaggeration or lie from the opposing bench, Your Honor. But rest assured I shall speak up if one is to emerge. In that case, Mr. Hawk, for the record, please explain the basis for this hearing. With pleasure. Your Honor, the accused was arrested the night before last. This followed an incident at the TV studio that forms the defendant's place of work. During this incident, the defendant's husband, Janice Duo, appears to have been incinerated. The prosecution believes that the defendant played a role in orchestrating this incident, and we intend to prove their motive, means, and opportunity via witness testimony. For clarity, Your Honor, that was loud. The prosecution accuses Amelia Norden of murder in the first degree.
Order.
Everyone is shooketh. Order. Nina, aren't you going to object? Do they know for sure that Janice was incinerated? You spotted that, huh? I thought the same. But when Chad outlines the case, he's laying out his theory about events. It's inappropriate to object at that point unless his phrasing was so out of left field as to suggest a mistrial. Let's put a spin in that for now. A pin in that, not a spin. A pin. Miss Aquila, something you wish to share with the class? No, Your Honor. She does feel like a strict teacher, actually. Oh my goodness. She seems particularly uppity today. Very well. Thank you, Mr. Hawk, for your summary of the case. Milia, Mrs. Norden, how would you prefer to be addressed? Milia, Your Honor. Very well. Milia, you stand accused of the murder of your husband in the first degree. How do you plead? No surprises now, Milia. Not guilty, Your Honor. Game on. Milia, the court recognizes your plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. I wonder who are gonna come over to, like, do witness testimonies. Probably all the people that were in the room, right? In that room where it happened. Okay, here we go. I think maybe the video guy first. Hawk's about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Listen to it, we have to focus on the little details. Okay, yeah. We're indeed looking... We're just gonna go through the thing the same way Ace Attorney does. What do you think he'll go for first? Won't he just break out the CCTV right away? Not a chance. Chad knows that if you're hunting with one bullet, you wait for the clean shot. He'll want to set the scene and only wheel out the most devastating evidence when the room is primed for it. If I was to guess, motive. It's where I'd start. Oh, it's her first. Devina. We settled on Devina, right? We settled on Devina. Guys, you know what drink I have discovered? You know what drink I have rediscovered lately? Ginger beer. Ginger beer is so freaking good. Man, it's good. And I'm not even a fan of ginger. Like, I don't like ginger in my foods, but ginger beer is good. Ginger beer do be good. Hi, Yubi. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How are you today? How was your weekend? We are playing Nina Aquila Legal Eagle Chapter 4 today. I wonder how long it's going to be, actually. We shall see.
Okay. I mean, is it here that I stand?
Yes. Or there has been a serious shakeup since my last proceeding.
Oh, I'm sure well, if there's been a change of plans, perhaps it's best. If I just stand... maybe if I was to just...
You're where you're supposed to be, witness. She's nothing if not consistent. That's true. Gingerbread. Well, gingerbread is good. But, like, just straight up ginger in my food. Like when you... Maybe when you slice ginger and put it in a meal, I'm usually like, oh, that's like a lot of ginger flavor. But I like ginger beer a lot, which is not beer at all, actually. It's just a soda, but it's called ginger beer. But it's nice. It's so nice. I actually started drinking it because of Mitsuki, because Mitsuki had it once, and then I was like at her place and I was like kind of stressed out and like kind of had like a little bit of stomach issues, and she was like, oh, you can have some ginger beer because it has like ginger, so it might help. So I was like, okay. And then it turns out I really liked it. Mitsuki just has taste. What can I say? We'll start slow. Can you state your name and occupation for the record?
Your Honor, my name is Devina Fairchild. I work as an associate producer at the Valkyrie Racing Project TV studio.
What if it was Devina in the other suit? I'm not an expert in television production, Miss Fairchild. Pray tell, what does an associate producer actually do?
Oh, all sorts of things. Honestly, it's hard to keep track sometimes. I deal with some aspects of planning as well as any and all minor issues that crop up day to day, such as arranging studio function or dealing with paperwork. The studio would probably grind to a halt without an AP.
So, she's important. You're a dog's body? Tragic.
Credit where it's due, Tawny really has a knack for seeing through to the heart of things. Psst, Nina. What's a dog's body? It's an old-fashioned word for someone you employ to run around doing menial jobs that you don't want to do.
Because...
Not now. From a certain point of view, yes.
Your Honor, if I may. Do, Mr. Hawk. Ginger cake. I don't know if I've ever had ginger cake. I don't know if I've ever had that. I'm unsure. I don't think so. Is that a thing? Ginger cake? And if it is a thing, have you had it? And if you had it, is it good? As someone very central to the life of the studio in question, we felt Devina was ideally placed to speak about the accused and victim in that context. Ah, yes. As someone who runs errands, Miss Fairchild, you must know the people involved extremely well.
Of course. I consider Millie and Janice as personal friends.
It is good, really. Does it really have like that strong ginger taste, or is it kind of okay? I'm gonna look it up. Ginger cake. Oh my god, it exists. Is it like a subtle hint of ginger, or is it like super gingery? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, my grandmother used to have like ginger, like jellies. Oh yeah, oh, it's that kind of, yeah. That, like caramelized ginger kind of. Sweeten, like sweeter ginger. Nobody in our family liked it except my grandma. It's like ginger and other spices too. Very strong but super nice. Maybe I should try it sometime. Just a ginger cake. I think might be nice. It does look good, but maybe that's just because I think cake looks good. Man, now I want cake.
Now I want a piece of cake. I mean, well, considered would be more appropriate for Janice now. I mean, because...
Miss Fairchild? Devina?
Oh, sorry, I think I froze up for a moment there.
Miss Fairchild, I'm sure you're nervous being in court like this. Just explain what you said to the police.
Of course. Your Honor, when all this happened, I was shocked. In fact, I was literally in shock. I didn't say or do anything for hours.
Why did they ask her if she was, like, so super shocked? I mean, they were probably better off choosing someone else to do the testimony then, but
that gave me time to think about countless little things from the weeks leading up to the incident.
Surely you're not about to suggest that you expected something like this to happen?
No, Your Honor, but... Millie is incredible. She nails every take, she aces every photo shoot, and she fills every dress. While Janice was an acting genius, he could go from a perfect gentleman one moment to a savage villain the next, at least on camera. The pair were, by my reckoning, the very definition of a power couple.
Power couple. Hell yeah. You think I could be part of a power couple, guys? Could I be part of a power couple? Or do I weaken the couple? Maybe I just weaken it. Who knows?
And when I first met them, that's all I thought.
Here we go.
Then I noticed it. The needling? Just a little at first. Little jibes or barbed comebacks. Said by Janice sometimes, but more often Milia.
That's not true. Sure, we bickered. We were married. But saying it out of context like that. Uh-oh. Milia, you will refrain from outbursts or I'll hold you in contempt. But... Uh-oh.
Keep it together, Milia. I recall days not so long ago.
I recall days not so long
about where the pair had full-blown arguments. Sometimes just the smallest things would spiral and the two of them would get despondent. More than once I heard Janice claiming that Milia had gone out late at night, riding her motorcycle through the city, and he had no idea where she was. What secure relationship sees a partner doing that sort of thing?
Does Devina not like Milia? I feel like Devina doesn't like Milia very much. Hi, John. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Like the tension was building week on week. If I was to characterize how I felt about it, their relationship acted like a swan, calm and placid on the surface, but kicking furiously beneath.
So you're acting as a character witness. It seemed appropriate, Your Honor. Very well. Witness, please move on to your statement. Witness statement.
I've seen Milia disappear several times. She'd just vanished late at night on her motorcycle just like that. And given Janice's unusual background, in a way, Milia and Janice have always had a tumultuous relationship.
Oh, you made buffalo wings and roasted potatoes. That sounds good. Oh my goodness. I like rice, and chicken tenders and some edamame. And the rice had some nice seaweed crunchies, so it was really good. I had quite a simple dinner. I mean, I've had so many like elaborate foods and dinners the past few days that I was like, I just want to have a simple dinner, man. I don't want to do this anymore. So I just had a simple one. Very well, Miss Aquila. You may begin your cross-examination.
Definite paints a grim picture of Milia and Janice's marriage. Let's see if we can turn that around.
Okay, I want to ask about the thing where she's like, the unusual background. Can she tell us more about that? Unusual?
Given his condition?
Condition? No one at the studio mentioned he had any sort of medical problem.
It's from a few years back. Janice was an amnesiac.
Oh, he had memory problems? Oh my god, he's a main character. I should really try to shut this line of conversation down for now, just because I've no idea what she might say.
These are personal medical concerns. I'm not sure if I can...
Janice Duo is considered deceased, Devina. That means...
Oh, really?
Do you have a death certificate? A coroner's report? As the defense is yet to be furnished with such a documentation, if so. Uh-oh. Clapping back at him. No. I think that actually rattled him. Miss Fairchild, are the specifics of Janice Duo's amnesia relevant to this case? You said that this happened some years ago.
It was not an ongoing problem, no.
Janice suffered from amnesia. File that for later reference. Okay. Okay, so that's the statement. It's just like 3 things. Chad's trying to establish motive by painting Millie and Janice as being in a dysfunctional marriage. We never really know what goes on in private between 2 people, but I think we know enough to suggest that Devina may be being overly negative in her assessment. Yeah, okay, so maybe this one. Oh my! Have we seen that art before? This art piece? I don't know. I like it. It's cute. I don't know if we've seen that art before. I don't recognize it from previous games. Devina seems such a delicate person, but I can't let this slide unopposed. Oh, come on.
Sorry?
Your Honor, this is unacceptable. The witness can't just opine like this. Or opine? Like opinion? I don't know how to pronounce those words, man. I'm bilingual. Even a character witness. She's providing context. She's speaking without basis. Miss Fairchild, you'll need to provide examples of specific times that this was evident to you and to other observers.
I see. Oh, of course. Interviews.
Interviews?
As successful actors, Janice and Amelia were interviewed regularly by media sources. I always felt we should refuse those requests and ask people to interview Amara instead.
Amara?
Another star in our stable. She handles herself more professionally, less friction.
I see. Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila? Yes, it's important. Because that might have made her jealous. Interviewers could surely see there was friction between them. Let's check the stuff actually. What do we have? I don't think so, because the gossip is like good gossip, right? A picture of Keys Lamau. I think maybe this one, the gossip magazine. The cover is about Fletch City sweethearts.
Objection!
I'm just gonna object. Look at that art. I think that's so cute. And the objection art is really nice. Oh, that was correct. I got an achievement that said correctly object to a statement. Heck yeah! My brain is so big. And once again today my brain is big. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain. Daphne, you characterized interviews with Millie and Janice as worrisome.
They were.
But if interviewers are so incisive, why were Millie and Janice celebrated as the sweethearts of Fledge City? Serious music, serious intense music.
Well,
in fact, every piece of evidence I've seen suggests they were much beloved by the media.
but that's PR. That's the image, the perfect star power couple. I can understand the confusion, you see.
Chat's a step ahead as always.
Both of them are actors. It's their job to put themselves forward in a different light to show to how they really are.
This music goes hard, dang. That's just it. Definitely, you can't just claim that everyone could see a problem when all evidence suggests that no one could see it, and support that by saying they were good at masking their feelings.
I'd heard them arguing in quiet moments in their trailers. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, for presenting a magazine as evidence, it does go hard. It does. Sustained, Miss Aquila. Witness, please amend your statement. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we don't have like abuse or anything. Okay. Let's see.
Hello, Coco, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Devina's doing too much. Honestly, she's reading into it too much. Okay, that's the only statement that she's adding. Okay, do we maybe we should press this statement? See if she has anything else to say? Raised voices.
Not just that even. I believe they fought, perhaps verbally, perhaps even more. It sounded severe.
Do you know what they were fighting about?
The trailers are reasonably soundproof. You could hear some arguing inside, but I think you'd have to creep up really close to hear what they're saying. I never tried, it would have been rude. But it did give me cause for concern for Milia's personal safety.
Just Milia's?
Janice's too. I mentioned it a couple of times to Hank, but he dismissed it.
I think we need to present the lack of injuries.
Objection!
Your concern for your coworkers is noble, Miss Fairchild, but I can't help but think that you're reading in more than you can prove. No. You said they fought a lot, yet there's no evidence of any kind of physical altercation between them on Milia's body.
Objection.
There are many forms of abuse, Aquila, not all of them physical. They do be fighting.
I don't dispute that, Hawk. But your witness paints a picture of a dysfunctional marriage between two partners who fight and bicker in a manner so audible, so severe, to the degree that others around them express concern. I remind the court that the prosecution's aim here is to suggest motive for Milia's supposed actions, while other sources paint them as having a fairy tale marriage. I will concede that the truth probably lies between these two extremes. Surely you must concede that too.
Order.
Miss Aquila raises a fair point. It is true that the lack of physical injuries to Milia's person does not prove her husband was not abusive. But at the same time, all marriages have good times and bad times. I speak from experience with my own late husbands. Husbands? Yeah, multiple? Okay, Judge Tawny is feisty. All right. You go, girl. Hi, Miguel. Welcome, welcome. She's a man-eater, is she? Oh my goodness. It is not enough to point to mere arguments and raised voices to suggest a concrete motive for murder. More. Mr. Hawk, the statement from this witness does not hold sway. It is the court's decision to dismiss this witness at this time. Understood, Your Honor.
So, does that mean I leave?
It does.
Oh, good. Millie, I'm sorry, really. I just said what I thought.
Order.
Miss Fairchild, I'm aware that you are not accustomed to the courtroom, but my patience has limits. Please leave the chamber. Right, I wanna start calling my room my chamber. Because it sounds so much cooler. The prosecution calls Jack Cable to the stand. Mr. Cable. Yes, Your Honor. Yet again, I am confronted by my inexperience when it comes to your profession. My notes say that you're a studio tech. What do you actually do? It's easiest to think of me as the man in the chair. I handle the room that monitors the footage being recorded for the studio, as well as the levels for audio. I also handle the physical hardware to record and archive all of our footage. I see. Your Honor, Mr. Cable was monitoring the scene when the incident took place. Oh. So you have footage of the incident? Not exactly, Your Honor. The equipment experienced a number of power surges during the incident. We're not really sure why. So all of our footage was corrupted. They're gonna bring back the corrupted footage, I bet. They're gonna, like, uncorrupt it somehow and then show us that, like, something that will probably give us difficulty to complete the case. Late husbands as in divorced or as in Judge Tawny got rid of him? We'll leave that up to imagination. Police forensics were given the data yesterday, but they're still looking over it. They're unsure if they're going to be able to restore it to anything of use, but as Jack was monitoring, he saw the incident from his perspective. Yes, I see. In that case, Mr. Cable, are you prepared to make a statement? Yes, Your Honor. Then please describe the events as you saw them. Millie and Janice got together on set to record the scene. Prep was all done, and the director called for action. Yeah, maybe at the end, because it would be very telling. I think so too, yeah. Gotta save that until we're in the danger zone, then be like, we fixed the footage! Yeah. Or maybe it will be what saves us at the end. Like in Ace Attorney a few times, like right toward the end, you get like your savior moment, or someone else gets their savior moment, I guess. And they burst into the courtroom where like, I have the evidence that you need. It's the one piece that you need, the one piece of evidence that you require. I have it right here. Thunk, and they toss it at you, and you're like, oh, and then that's it. Right. Is he a racer? I don't think so. I monitored everything closely in monochrome. Milia seemed to go off script almost immediately, after which Milia performed her own costume change into her character of Valkyrie Freya. Then Janice performed a costume change into his character as the evil prince. Amelia seemed to, well, emit a burst of bright orange flame. Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, this isn't good. Jack's testimony is appropriate, and I know because I was there. But he was sitting in the control room. Can he really have seen everything that he describes? Orange. Yeah, didn't they say, like, white? Just blinding? Okay, never mind. Maybe... What does the... Wait, how does he know the color? How does he know the color? Because it's black and white. How does he know that? Ah, in monochrome.
Objection!
Mr. Cable, could you provide a bit more information about the flames you saw just before the incident? It's like I said, bright orange flames. I've got to assume they're from the pyro system. That's the problem. How could you have witnessed bright orange flames when your display was calibrated to monochrome?
Objection!
Really, Aquila? Oh, Chad's going angry. Of all the technicalities. Order. Miss Aquila makes a fair point. Witness, could you answer her question? Well, our cameras do record in color. That may well be true, but we're not talking about the raw footage. We're talking about what you could see on the monitor at the time of the incident. Well, it's... I didn't see orange. Chad is a he? Yeah, Chad's a guy. Sorry, I guess I was mistaken. Mistaken? Please understand, I viewed thousands of hours of recording from the booth with all manner of special effects, but the flames looked hot, I could practically see heat haze on them, and I guess I used color as a shorthand to express that. But they were genuine flames. I mean, Janice, it happened so fast. Sustained, Miss Aquila. Witness, please amend your statement. Maxie was injured even. We knew that. We're waiting for his Giga Chat moment. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this game will have his Giga Chat moment, but so far, Chad does not really seem like an actual Giga Chad. He's kind of pathetic. He's kind of pathetic, actually. Let's see. What do we have? Hear me out, an Ace Attorney game where we deal with all the super mundane cases that happen between the big ones. Yeah, just like insurance stuff. Like no murders. No murders at all. Just like maybe contracts or like landlord stuff. It's Pride Month, y'all. You know what that means. What does it mean? What does that mean? Happy Pride Month? Yippee! Yippee yippee!
Happy Pride Month!
But with the same level of energy, like yelling objection. Yeah. Jaywalking, marriage disputes. Exactly. Stuff like that. The stuff that really is kind of boring. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's gonna do this again. Okay, I think we need to press him a little bit more. I'm gonna press this. Gone? It was like he vanished once the flames hit him, as if he was incinerated on the spot. Everyone was shaken. Maxie was injured. I've seen a lot in my day from the booth, but nothing like this.
Hold it.
What if we just press everything? Monochrome. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, it was a decision. Oh. The rest of the crew was by the stage I was monitoring in black and white to get the full effect. Okay.
Hold it.
The costume change then? She changed outfits live on the soundstage? That's right. Millia's costume change is an elaborate affair. The camera feed was momentarily overwhelmed by the light. Typically, the flash paper in the costume does that.
That's what dazzled the rest of the crew.
And when the feed returned, Milia was in full costume as Valkyrie Freya. There's that name again. Mr. Cable, can you, in brief, explain who Valkyrie Freya is? In the show, Milia plays a magical girl, like a superhero. And this Valkyrie Freya is her character's alter ego within the narrative. And that's correct. Then Janus performed a costume change into his character as the evil prince. Maybe we could ask about this more. I had to assume it came from the pyro equipment. We did see... Oh, man. This is after the incident. Oh, you didn't know this because the monitor was destroyed.
Objection!
He couldn't have known because the monitor was destroyed. Jack, I know you mean well, trying to give the most rounded statement possible, but you've been asked to give an account from your point of view at the time events occurred. But you only saw Janice for the briefest of moments. And how could you see the effect on Maxie or the crew when your monitor was completely burnt out? I mean, well, I saw an aftermath image later. It's okay, Jack. You're just trying to rationalize what happened, as we all are. But that is not what you saw. Your Honor, the defense moves to dismiss this witness on the grounds of proven unreliability. I see. We just kick all the witnesses out. The prosecution does not object, Your Honor. Goodness, Mr. Hawk, why such expedience? Mr. Aquila raises a point, that as he was in the control room, Mr. Cable's statement is not totally reliable. However, we feel it establishes enough about events to freely move on to our next witness. Very well. Mr. Cable, you are dismissed. We really are getting all the crew members. Sarah Hector comes to the stand. Ah, the director. Even with my limited experience of the world of television, I have some understanding of what you do. Even so, I'm not sure why I'm here. Were you not a witness to the incident in question? I was there, sure, but I didn't see anything. I find that somewhat difficult to believe. During the incident, when Milia performed her costume change, I was dazzled. Dazzled? Blinded. By the lights! Now I can sleep until I can't go on. Is that the lyrics? I don't know. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can sleep until I feel your touch. Is it that, maybe? I don't know the lyrics to the song. Man. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Now I can sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh. Isn't there like a meme where they do the, I said, ooh. And it just goes, ooh, the entire time. I wasn't able to see again until shortly after the incident was over. I see. Mr. Hawk? Yes, Your Honor. We are dealing with the incident that took place on a stage filmed by a camera, in front of what happens to be nearly the entire staff of the studio. Did you have a question, Your Honor?
Why would you bring in someone who didn't see anything?
Never mind. Welcome to my world, Tawny. Miss Hector. Mrs. Oh, Judge Tawny is so done. Blinding Lights cover / karaoke when? Maybe someday. I've been thinking about like songs for karaoke again because it was like, maybe I know more songs than I think I know. I want to make like a better list of all the karaoke songs that I know that I could be doing. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Now I can sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. How does that song begin? Wait, Blinding Lights lyrics. Let me look up the song actually. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Probably if I hear it, I know it, but I don't know it now. Oh well. Oh, I see. Well, Mrs. Hector, your name rhymes with director. You're far from the first person to point it out. Sorry, just seemed unusual. Blame my husband, Your Honor. Your Honor? As director, Mrs. Hector was in effect in charge on the studio floor. She seemed best placed to explain to us how things went off the rails, as it were. Very well. Are you willing to make a formal statement about the incident from your perspective? I'll do what I can. Witness statement! When I said action, Milia acted, strange, like she was reading from the wrong script. I figured it was just start of season nerves. She seemed to exchange a few words with her bird Starna, and suddenly launched into her transformation sequence. The light was dazzling. I was totally blind. Then I heard what must have been pyro effects. I started to panic, but kept sucking down the fresh air until my vision came back. When I could see again, Janice was gone, and Amelia was just standing there. Maxie was injured. It was a mess. Okay. Okay, do we have something? Let's see. I am a little bit confused. It's impossible for the pylon to fire due to a short circuit or power surge. No special effects planned. Maybe press on this one? How could you have been sure it was pyro effects and not something else? Weren't you blinded? I've been doing this job long enough to know what flames sound like. But you can't be certain. I mean, okay, I was blind at the time, couldn't say with absolute certainty. But it's just what I expected that kind of thing to sound like from experience. Something about that. What do you mean something about that? Just like it wasn't planned? I guess?
Objection?
Oh, this was not good. Oops. This was not. This was not.
Penalty.
We get peened. We got peened. Oh no, we got peened. Our first peen. Okay.
Hold it!
I just need to know more. She doesn't know. Once my eyesight cleared up, the spot where he had been standing was empty. You were blind. Could he have ran out of the studio? I only lost my sight for a brief moment, and the studio is pretty big. Plus, it's not easy to move silently among all those people, cables and equipment on a concrete floor. There must be something about what she said that isn't right. What? Maybe press on this one? She talked to the bird? She does that. But that's part of the show. We dub words over Starna's squawks. In the fiction of the show, Starna can speak. So can Comet, Amara's bird. But even just in real life, Milia talks to the bird to help keep it calm during the shoots. Suddenly launched into a transformation scene? Something I've been wondering about. You say transformation, but really, Milia is wearing the same clothes both before and after, right? Oh, yeah, it's like a costume thingy. That's right, the clothes just kind of fold out into the new form. Honestly, it's really impressive. But the suggestion here is that Milia used a control device in her costume to activate the pyro effects. Surely she didn't need to transform in order to do that. Just extra pizzazz, extra drama. Objection sustained. Your Honor, I'll rephrase. Sarah, given your expertise, would Milia have as much control over the FX pre-transformation as after? Shouldn't have made a difference. The defense would like the record to make that point very clear. Okay. Small victory, if nothing else. We're totally blind. Let's see. They didn't see the incident. Okay. I mean, that is right with what she's saying. There's also the camera. Because she was also doing the camera. Power outage fried the camera. Right, it was like a power outage. Okay, maybe we should just press everything?
Hold it!
See if there's more information? Completely blind? My vision went to bluish purple. I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. In the moment I was terrified of permanent damage, but it seemed to pass pretty quickly. I don't get it. Don't you do these shots somewhat frequently? We have different brightness ratings for safety. On days with a lot of effects or very bright flashes, we issue the crew special effects glasses. Sunglasses, basically. Ah, but you didn't have those on this particular day. Didn't have hers, yeah. No one had the glasses because it wasn't planned. Must have been pyro effects. Okay.
Hold it!
Let's see. Janice was gone? Oh, I think... Could he have run out of the studio? No. I only lost my sight for a brief moment and the studio is pretty big. Plus, it's not easy to move silently among all those people, cables, and equipment on a concrete floor. Okay, but is this strange? Like
Hold it.
reading off script. Is it possible she was given the wrong script? No. While we'd only recently changed what we were filming that day, Amelia was definitely informed. Oh, wait a minute. I'm starting to think that she did have the wrong script. Someone gave her that script and it said to use special effects. But she didn't know that it was not supposed to. Someone set her up to like press the button, I think. Start of season mirrors. Even if she had been doing that for so long, you had no reason to be concerned? Not really. Sometimes we need a few takes to find our groove. Hell, sometimes you spend the whole day and get almost nothing recorded. Though that's pretty rare. It's said to transform? Yeah, maybe. Or... but I don't think we have the script or anything, right? We can't check that. I don't know. I don't really know. Let's put it on the witness stand. The bird. The real criminal is the bird. Yeah, what about the bird? Kept sucking down the fresh air, she says, but they say fresh air. Okay, this maybe.
Objection!
Oh my god, that was right. Because the ventilation shut off, so there was no fresh air. Mrs. Hector, I'm wondering about something. You've described in vivid detail about how you were blinded by the flash. Then what you believe were the sounds of the FX system firing up, as best I can explain. But in that case, haven't you missed something? You mentioned what you could see. You mentioned what you could hear, but not what you could smell. Your Honor, the Pyro 9000 machine is fed by a mixture of chemicals where the most prominent is kerosene. This burns with a very obvious odor, along with substances like cordite to create the studio effects. The smell of these chemicals is, to put it mildly, pungent. Mrs. Hector, do you recall smelling kerosene in the aftermath of the incident? No, actually I don't.
Objection!
This is preposterous. We interviewed everyone on the scene, every single person. Not one person mentioned the smell of something so potent as... Wait. No.
Objection!
Your Honor, it appears the opposing bench agrees with me on this. Thanks, Chad. What if there was no Pyro 9000 thing at all? If no one in the room could smell kerosene... Ah... You can stop now, Miss Aquila. I understand your point. Your Honor? Silence, Mr. Hawk. Yeah, silence, bottom! This does indeed cast a shadow on the events that took place. However, a prominent scent being left out of depositions is not, in and of itself, conclusive proof. But I am not dismissing your point, Miss Aquila, merely suggesting that this line of questioning may have ran its course. Do you agree? Riding high here, let's quit while we're ahead. Yes, Your Honor, the defense rests with regards to this witness. Very well. Mrs. Hector, you are dismissed. Mr. Hawk, let's keep things moving. Another one. Lotta Eiffel, okay. Can you confirm your identity and your purpose for being here? I'm Lotta Eiffel, Studio Security. Miss Eiffel. Lotta would be satisfactory, Your Honor. Very well. Everyone wants to be called different. Mr. Hawk, can you provide context for calling Lotta to the stand, given that we heard all present were blinded? Is she some sort of expert witness? Your Honor, I had originally wanted to call another witness, Maxie LaRue. However, she was hospitalized by the incident and could not make it to court. However, her actions were recorded in CCTV camera footage, so I invited Lotta, the studio security person, to walk us through this evidence. I see. How is she involved? It relates to events on the night before the incident. Okay, it's go time. Lotta, I would like you to comment for the court record on these images recorded the night before the incident. Your Honor, the defense reminds the prosecution that CCTV footage is not typically a sound basis for conviction. Without a material witness, unless the footage itself is beyond reproach. And having seen this footage, it's grainy, low resolution, and of extremely low frame rate. Prosecution concedes this. However, we wish to review the footage anyway. The monochrome footage that is not going to tell us anything. Uh-oh, I'll see what context I can provide. It goes dark. They start their like cinema screen.
Order.
That's the studio soundstage. I see Maxie. This is the night before everything happened. Maxie explained she was present in the studio on the night in question. I understand she was working late. That's not uncommon. She was in her salon, which has a window that looks out onto the trailer yard, does it not? That's right. But she made her way to the soundstage. Maxie told me that in the thunderstorm conditions going on outside. Your Honor, surely this is hearsay. Lotta can testify as to the experience of Maxie LaRue. It goes against convention. Uh-oh. As Maxie LaRue is unavailable to take the stand, I will allow this to continue. However, I warn the prosecution. Limit your statements to what is verifiable in the footage, or directly told to you by Maxie herself. Ms. Aquila, please speak up if you feel the prosecution doesn't respect this. Understood, Your Honor. Hopefully that'll keep Chad in check. Am I gonna have to, like, press a button or something? Between flashes of lightning, she saw Millie outside through the window. Your Honor, the CCTV does not show the trailer yard outside. Also, there are other qualities to this photo that could be discussed, but they are more observable in an earlier photo from the same camera. What is this?
Order.
What's happening here again? Lana? Oh, she's carrying the stuff. Looks like Milia in her magical girl costume. Everyone gasped.
Order.
Everyone gasped. It's like a Tumblr story. Yeah, loading the pyro machine, yeah. And what does she appear to be holding?
Objection.
Unacceptable, Your Honor. Prosecution is leading the witness.
Objection!
Millie is holding an ammo pack for the pyrotechnics equipment on the studio soundstage. In fact, if I am to play the footage in its entirety... Yeah, there she goes. But that's not our Milia, is it? At this point, a short length of time passes without anything happening. Then... But that doesn't make sense. Milia couldn't have been skulking around inside the soundstage. When I spoke to Maxie, she said that when she was outside, she had heard Milia in Janice's trailer. Even if Maxie said that, our witnesses have already established something today. Oh no, Mom! YouTube didn't show you that I was streaming. Aw, man. But you're here now. You're here now. That's cool. You're here. Still streaming. Thank you for hopping in. The trailers are relatively soundproof, enough to prevent overhearing casual conversation, at least without standing up to one with a glass or similar, and stacked up against photographic evidence to the contrary. Your Honor, the prosecution poses a difficult to accept but seemingly self-evident conclusion at this juncture. That Milia Norton knowingly and willingly prepared the machine to incinerate her husband. That's a lie! Silence, Miss Norton. But this is impossible! Wait. Could Millie have even done this? Millie would have struggled to carry out this plan, okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. She doesn't have the keys. From what I understand, after talking to the studio about their safety procedures... Before you follow that thought any further, Miss Aquila, please look at this. Your point being, look closer. Zoom in hands. No. She's carrying a set of keys in the picture. Can't we zoom in hands to confirm that this is not her? Please. Mrs. Norton. Mrs. Norton, please turn to face me. Mrs. Norton, Milia.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you think they're talking about? I don't know, but I don't think it's good. Look at him. Smug. Sanctimonious. One of these days I want a nice simple case where I get to have that super obvious answer in easy CCTV footage. Chad can struggle to find the answers by becoming a rodeo clown or something. I believe it is time to draw these proceedings to a close.
Your Honor, I must protest.
On what grounds?
If my client wishes to change her plea after a momentary discussion, I would ask for a short recess.
She is not.
Well, I have yet to cross-examine Lotta Eiffel.
Do you wish to?
Do I? I mean, as a matter of process, I feel like I should insist, but what can I hope to gain? I can't dispute Chat's video footage, and Lotta's words line up with what Maxie told me. Save for some weird stuff about seeing a magic light. Probably best the court doesn't hear that. No, I'm good, actually. Nah, never mind. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. The defense rests, Your Honor.
Yeah, surprised that Chad even tries this, because he must know the costume gimmick. I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like everyone sees that, right? In that case, the idea that Milia was able to arm the studio's equipment to fire at the right time, thus incinerating her husband, is far-fetched, but plausible. After reviewing the facts of this case along with the compelling evidence put forward by Mr. Hawk, it is clear that any reasonable person would consider Ms. Norton guilty of a murder.
I'm so sorry, Milia. We really tried.
Oh, he's like happy. He's ready to sing a song. That's how happy he is. And yet... So many aspects of this incident bear strange qualities. That the incident took place in a location that is designed to bear high-quality movie footage. And yet we have no such footage, viewed by countless witnesses, who were all incapacitated. That Milia's motive for murder seems suspect, at best. The director's statements seem to lack certain critical facts about the way the equipment works. At the same time, Mr. Janus Duo is nowhere to be found and appears for all intents and purposes to be dead. Did we really do it? Wait for it. As I'm unable to render a verdict at this time, I suggest that we adjourn for today. Both benches are urged to investigate further and restate their cases. We shall reconvene the day after tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Let's go. We made it this far. Aw, come on. What's that thing you're always saying about celebrating victory? Miss Aquila. Oh, she's in the door. Before you leave, I would like to see you for a moment. Oh, in private. Oh my god, is Tani gonna judge us? Oh my god. The girls are gonna talk. Let's go. Feels like fraud if it's about the case. You heard her. No sweat. Are we good for the rest of the day? I could go meet up with Adelena. Say hi for me. Goodbye. I wonder what Judge Tani wants. Yeah, we show that again. We have the Riz.
You wanted to speak with me?
That's right. When Randall said he'd arrested a TV star, I wondered of what crime she could possibly be accused. I had no idea it would be as severe as murder. Randall? The detective, right? Yeah.
Oh, you mean Detective Flatfoot? We spoke, actually. He was in charge of the crime scene, but it was strange. He left pretty quickly. I saw him later at the hospital.
I see. Wait a minute. Didn't they have kind of a thing going on? You must not have heard.
Heard what?
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, never mind. It's completely different. I thought the detective and Tani, now that I was reminded, like, didn't they kind of had a thing going on? Kind of like a flirty thing? I'm unsure. Randall's daughter is a long-term patient at that hospital. She has leukemia. Really? Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
Oh gosh, I had no idea.
If he seems a little abrupt, well, now you know why.
I'll keep it in mind, Your Honor. Though right now, my focus is entirely on the welfare of my client.
You certainly have a knack for picking a forlorn hope, Miss Aquila.
Aquila Defense and Law has an open-door policy, Your Honor.
Admirable. There are only two types of people who would take on a case that's so seemingly ironclad as Millia Norton's. You have to be either hopelessly naive or
you just believe her.
That was uncalled for. Miss Aquila, I do what I can to foster an air of fairness. Do not mistake that for heartlessness. I've been doing this now for a long time. From up in that chair, I have gazed down into the well of the court, into the eyes of countless defendants of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. And in that time, I have seen goodness that cowered in darkness, and evil that strolled amid the light.
And when you look at Millia,
I see something else entirely. That girl appears completely lost. And that does not tally with the matters of which she stands accused. Lost like
innocent?
I'm not prone to using up more of the court's time on a mere whim, but there is more to all of these events that meets the eye. Of that I am entirely certain.
When you sent Anya Miller to jail, did you look into her eyes?
I did. I remember her face and name like everyone I've sent down. It seems only proper.
Did she look lost?
No. When Anya confessed, she spoke confidently. I had no reason to doubt her words.
I see.
Anya was our boss, by the way. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Anya was our boss and she's in jail. Miss Aquila, let me tell you a story. About another protege, a golden child who studied the feet of the master. You? This young woman worked directly for Taryn Kestrel, the DA, as a prosecutor. They were inseparable, and together, formidable, they worked like this for years. Then suddenly, after a high-profile case, a victory even, this young protege left the prosecutor profession altogether. Oh!
This young woman, was that Anya Miller?
Very good, Miss Aquila. Anya walked out on the prosecutor's office and never looked back. It It's my understanding that she and Taryn Kestrel haven't actually spoken since.
What was the case about, the last one at which he acted as a prosecutor?
Oh, it was a businessman who stood accused of murdering his son. Kranz, that was his name. It was quite the scandal at the time.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you've started a bright career, Miss Aquila. Truly, you're a rising star. But you're fiercely loyal, and I just want you to reflect on this, on being sure that loyalty isn't misplaced.
Your point being?
Anya was your teacher, and she always had the demeanor of a big sister. Yeah, she was cool. She was a great attorney. But before all of that, she was a person, as flawed as anyone else. Try to keep that in mind. I wish you the best with your ongoing investigation, but for now, I take my leave. Why was she in jail? I don't remember. I don't remember why she was in jail.
Kranz.
Maybe we get to talk to her again and then be reminded.
That name is familiar somehow. Anya, what happened? What did you do?
Yeah, I think we don't even know what happened. It's the end of the day. Good night. But she was accused of murder and oh, right. Yeah, she was accused of murder. And she just said, yeah, I did it. She didn't do it, I think. Sounds. Ugh.
Dylan, is that you?
Looks like Dylan didn't come back last night. Wonder where he is. What do we have? It sounds like a bird.
The sound came from my office.
Window?
What the?
It is a bird! That's Amara's bird!
How did it even get in here?
I've got better things to do. Guess I'll just have to try and catch it. Oh, oops. Anya's picture! You seem very proud of yourself. Hoot. This one, why does this one kind of have the bedroom eyes? It's like a hoot. Thanks a bunch, Birdie. It looks like you managed to break... What the... Looks like the picture is folded within the frame. She's much younger here than I've ever seen her. The third woman is the DA, Taryn Kestrel. Who's the middle woman? Hoot. I guess that'll have to wait until we return Bird Brain over there. Okay, less of that. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to get some earplugs. Hoot. Did you seriously just... Ooh! No. Ah, come on, Nina, get it together. Birdie, you had a name? Comet? Hoot. Well, Comet, I guess at least you'll serve as a conversation starter with Amara. Think you can stay still for 10 minutes while I try and get dressed? Then I can take you back to your owner. Hoot. Take the world's quickest shower. Yum, 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 yum. Wake up and bring back the bird. Now let's collect that bird from the office and take it to Amara. Did that feathered menace seriously turn on the TV? Are warning the public not to approach any bikers they spot in groups within city limits. Repeat, the mayor has asked citizens not to approach groups of bikers if they spot them within city limits, and to be on their guard about the seemingly unrelated series of explosions that have occurred this past week. Wow, I hope Dylan and Atalanta are okay. Okay, my feathered friend, time to get you back to Amara. Ooh. Comet has joined my party. Oh, I'm willing to bet she'll be at the studio. Let's start that. Oh my god. Birds flying. Behind me. Look at the bird flying faster when I run. I love it here. We love having an owl by our side. Okay, Birdie, let's head to the studio. Can I go past this? Sorry, man, but I'm afraid you can't go any further. The fire's nearly under control, but there's a risk of secondary blazes. There was another explosion. Dang. Oh, and there's another one there. Great. Between the wreckage of these weird explosions and the construction vehicles, there's no direct way through to the studio. Maybe the long way around? We'll need to go through Centrum Park. Ooh. Ah, we can go that way. Centrum Park, day 3. This should be okay. If we just keep going, we can cut through to the other side. Okay. Strange. What is strange? It's just kind of quiet. Usually if you come to the park in the morning, you'll see joggers, cyclists. Actually, this one time, Anya and I'm talking to a bird. Let's just get this done. I occasionally talk to a bird. Don't worry about it. What was that sound? Uh-oh. Oh, it's just some kids. They look a little young to be running around the park on their own with everything that's going on. Are you two okay? Were you playing some kind of game?
We're running away from the monster!
Monsters, huh? What does it look like? Is it like a mean old thing with teeth and claws?
No, silly monsters don't look like that.
Oh. You're wiser than you realize, kid. Then what does it look like?
Like that.
A slimy frog. Oh, wow, they were being serious? Ooh. Kids, get behind me. What even is that thing? Out of my way. Not gonna happen. Hey! Oh, wow, that really stings.
Lady, are you okay?
Never come between a slime and their breakfast. Now move. I won't let you hurt them. Kids, is your mommy nearby?
She lives just outside the park, back this way.
Run, now. Don't stop until you get to her. Go! You're gonna regret that. Uh-oh. What the? What is going on? If only I brought my Dragon Fantasy Arena cards. I'll just have to eat you instead. The city will kneel before the great Malfara. I don't like the look of this. Am I finally gonna be a magical girl? Guard your tongue, vile fiend. Oh, who said that? It was I, Comet. You can talk? Why didn't you? Young lady, I appreciate the suddenness of this predicament, but that puts us on something of an accelerated schedule. You just throw out that you're an actual factual talking bird, and your only follow-up is, get over it? Time is short. Nina Aquila, I came to you because you are a defender of justice, hero to the downtrodden, and pure of heart. You just used your own body as a shield to defend 2 children from a monster. Your heart is pure in the ways which matter. That's all great, but I can give you the power we need to defeat those creatures. But only if you accept what I say. Let's eat them both. No! Fine, I accept. Then take the sacred feather. Now raise it aloft and repeat these words as I whisper in thy ear. Okay, chat. Let's repeat the words. By this oath, I will keep secret the strength that I am given and use it only in pursuit of justice. By the power of this sacred feather, I call upon the favor of Brynhildr, Valkyrie of armor and strength. Valkyrie, transform! Oh my goodness, we're naked. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god. Is that my leg? Oh, that was my thigh, yeah. Let's go. Oh my god, we're naked. We're naked. Look at how cute she is. Magical girl time. This feels amazing. I feel like I could run 100 miles, then still go 10 rounds with a heavyweight champ. Wait, why is my armor a two-piece? It's high-level armor. Plus, the form is guided by your subconscious. On some level, you must have wanted it to look this way. Alright, I guess. I mean, it does look pretty kick-ass. I'll get them! Oh, those things! Defend yourself! What do I do? I'm blind. Good, the flash from your transformation has disoriented these ruffians. Follow me forthwith. What about them? All in due course, young Valkyrie. A quick lesson seems to be in order. Quickly, this way. Now what? With the power of the sacred feather, you have taken on a mantle of great power. You are now much stronger and hardier than any normal human. But you need to practice before you take on the forces of Niflheim. Oh god.
How do we do that?
These trash cans. Destroy them to get accustomed to your Valkyrie slash. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. We can fight, guys. Well done.
Look at that. But those are just trash cans.
Yes, and you vanquished them adequately.
But in case you didn't notice, I'm an attorney. I can't just go around murderizing things, even if they are, well, monsters.
These creatures are forged from the evil Queen Malfara's magic, twisted and bent to her will. Believe me, you are doing them as much a favor as the children you just saved.
Understood.
Okay. Nina has now been granted the powers of Valkyrie and will at times need to battle the forces of evil. As a player, you can choose... We're gonna do the hard one, of course. Challenge mode. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. We are gaming. No. Let's go teach those slimes a lesson. Oh, I like the TV version. Okay, let's go. Ah, food. Oh my goodness. That's one. He got damaged. Okay, got him. Got him. Alright, nice. From the back. You can't kill me, I'm a bad bitch. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Let's go, let's go. I'm so strong, guys. They won't know what hit them. Look at that. The challenge. I'm supposed to choose a suit. No, I'm singing that one tomorrow with my singing lessons. I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave the shroud. They don't know that every night I unthread all the work I've done. 'Cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won the life. Just know I'll be here. Let's go! Stage complete! Hope that in the finale we play all the mini games. Yeah, that would be nice to play like all of it again. Marvelous, simply marvelous. Magnificent even. How'd you feel? How do I feel? How do I feel? So it's real? Why, yes. All of it? I mean, mostly. Perhaps if you put your head between your knees. For what exactly? Just, I'm told I can help. Okay, I think I've got a lid on that. I'm truly sorry about this. If it makes any difference, normally we don't reveal the truth to someone unexpectedly. Someone your age. I see. What do you mean by that? Though I must say, you're coping better than most. I just screened for 5 straight minutes. Those are, in your manner of speaking, rookie numbers. But when people are first exposed to magic, it's not my first rodeo. I know the Brotherhood of Ishtar. Oh, Ramius, how's he been? Let's not get sidetracked. So the Valiant Valkyries, even the evil Queen Malfara, they're real? It's a long story. In fact, touch your head to mine and I'll see what I can explain. Open my mind. Open my mind. Open my mind. Years ago. Mommy? Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Malfara the Great Deceiver defied the powers of Asgard and was cast down to Niflheim, the realm of despair. There her powers grew, and hidden from Asgard gaze, she styled herself queen of that cursed realm. A great and terrible queen of despair. What do you mean, mine out of the gutter? It's Pride Month! I get to do what I want! I get to simp if I so want to. She fed off the despair of humankind. All negativity and loss fueled her, made her more powerful. And when she had power enough, she kidnapped creatures of Midgard. Midgard is Earth, by the way. She kidnapped creatures of Midgard and turned them into monsters and tried to conquer the realms starting here. Here? You mean Earth? I mean Fledged City. But why? Even a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with a single step. So, gotta start somewhere? Effectively, yes. Fearful of what might happen, but bound not to interfere directly by ancient law. Do we get to see better images of them? Please, 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 do we get to see more than just the silhouettes? Please say yes. The Valkyries of Asgard sent I, Comet, and my partner Starna to Midgard. We were tasked with finding 5 special young women who could be trusted to fight the battle that Azer could not.
And you found them?
Not right away. We were caught in a storm between the realms and separated. Starna was hurt and lost her memory.
Sounds rough.
It's unfortunately common in bad crossings between the realms. I thought Starna was lost. Oh! We do get images. Let's go! Let's go! Magical girl time! Are you simp every month, every week? So? What do you mean? Is my stream. I get to do that if I feel the need to, and I feel the need. It's the most prestigious school within the city limits. Her family must be... She came from money, certainly. But when monsters tried to kidnap some of the students of her school, Amara chose to help stop them. I gave her a sacred feather, and she assumed the powers of Valkyrie Hrund, Lady of Grace and Beauty, gifted with the power of ice.
Ice?
She's a fantastic figure skater that was thematic cohesion.
I don't quite get...
Unbeknownst to us at the time, Starna had made contact with the also 15-year-old Milia Norden. Starna intervened when Milia was attacked, just like you were today. She gave Milia a sacred feather, and she assumed the mantle of Valkyrie Freya, warrior queen of light.
But you were still separated.
For a time, but soon we were formed and the girls worked as a pair, meeting and recruiting 3 more girls. Can I see them? Until one by one the entire team came together as the valiant Valkyries. Please, I want to see the other ones! Together they used their powers to protect Midgard from Malfara, who at all times tried to sow despair.
Then what happened?
Well, the magical war raged for 7 years. Most weeks, Malfara would hatch some sort of diabolical scheme to try and create greater despair. One week, she hypnotized all the people in the city to refuse any marriage proposals. Another time, she made it so that no one could ever plug in a USB or HDMI cable without directly looking at it. Another week, she had a monster create a haunted ice cream that... Beg your pardon, but none of these seem like world-ending scenarios? But these were merely the preamble. The first salvo in the war. Finally, Malfara pulled all of her magic, and from it birthed her most terrible weapon of all. Oh no. Her son, the evil Prince Kakon. That must be our guy. He's our evil guy, huh? He arrived in this very park at the head of an army of monsters. The girls fought him and his creatures right out to the streets, where, in a moment of triumph, Melia defeated him with an attack so powerful a nearby building crumbled and he was crushed in the rubble.
But Malfara was still at large, surely...
I'm getting to that. Some of the girls wanted to leave it there, thinking this terrible blow might cause Malfara to end her campaign. But Amara was certain this would only strengthen her resolve. So the girls hatched a plan. Starna opened a portal to Niflheim, and the girls stepped through. There, they fought their way to the Palace of Darkness and confronted Malfara in her lair. They crashed, and when all hope seemed lost, Milia destroyed Malfara's scepter. Without it, Malfara could not astral project or scry faraway things. If she wanted to continue her campaign, she would need to travel to Midgard and do it face to face. But she was also gravely injured, giving the girls a chance to escape.
So they won? Not too shabby.
Yes, the war was won, but at great cost.
When Comet said that, I felt a wave of grief unlike anything I've ever known. Great cost?
For now, all that matters is that they didn't leave Niflheim unscathed. All of us lost something that day.
How poetic.
What do you mean?
You can post-rationalize it any way you want, Comet, but from where I'm standing, you recruited 5 impressionable 15-year-old girls and treated them as soldiers. Surely you can understand the problem with that?
We gave them the powers to protect your world in the only way that we could. A power you, yourself, freely accepted only moments ago. I acted for the good of the realms. Our authority does not answer to you.
I'm gonna let that go for now. When the incident happened at the studio, Amara sent you to follow Starna. What happened?
Starna opened a portal to Niflheim.
For goodness sake, why?
I don't know. I suspect whatever the answer is, that it might resolve a number of mysteries. I followed her but lost sight of her in the crossing, and by the time I reached the realm of despair, she was nowhere to be found. Time travels slower there, so for me, not much time has passed since your incident.
Okay. Time to talk to Amara.
No!
Why not?
After we defeated Malphara, the girls all gave up their powers. Like I said, the end of the magical war took a toll on everyone. Amara said she never wanted to talk about this stuff again. When I bring it up, she jokes as if it was like an imaginary game played by kids.
Fine. Then let's talk to Milia.
No!
Why not?
Just like you, Milia took an oath to safeguard the secrecy of our powers. She'll deny knowledge up until the very end.
She could be about to face the death penalty.
Wouldn't be the first time she's defended this secret in the face of death.
Can't I just transform and show her?
You think you can do that without anyone else seeing?
But...
Ah!
There's gotta be someone else who might be able to help. Someone's gotta have known the girls for a long time to have some idea about all of this. I think I know who we can speak to.
You think so?
Let's just hope he's at the studio.
Are we talking about Hank? Is Hank our man? Our man Hank? Hank?
Hank? Seems quiet.
Oh, no one is there, okay.
Hank? It's locked. Dang. Guess Lotta hasn't opened up yet.
She'll be along soon, I'm sure. Why did we go back to the beginning? If we hang about for a little while, she's bound to turn up.
Why
am
I here? Hey, Comet. There's posters of Malphara, right?
Of our character in the show, yes.
What's the difference?
Well, in real life, no one knows how Malphara truly appears. One of them is going to be Malphara, huh?
You don't know what she looks like? But I thought you said the Valkyries confronted her face to face at the end of the war.
Malphara is a mistress of illusion. She can use that to appear however she wishes. The real culprit. I bet it's Defina. So we've no idea if the Malphara we picture really is her true appearance.
So if that's true... that means Malphara could have impersonated Milia or Amara or even Janice Duo.
Sorry to wreck your train of thought, but that's not how it works.
Why not?
In our experience, Malphara can take the form of a person, but she's unable to duplicate or clone someone perfectly. Someone you know quite well.
So she could vanish into a crowd of people?
But not, for example, impersonate your friend or coworker or spouse. Though that had the chilling effect of always making us wary of new people with whom we got involved.
I see, that must have been a problem.
The show's not complete fiction, though. Malphara feeds on people's despair and tries to create more. And with her magic, she can curse innocent people as well as kidnap people and animals and turn them into monsters.
Who plays Malphara on the show?
Oh, she's entirely computer animated. She's one of the few things in the show that's made in that way. They outsourced it to an effects house who also handled doubling their voice with a voice actor. But due to how the show works, she's not on screen all that much. She's created for the sole purpose of this. He jumps into her chair. Good morning.
Hi there.
Continuing with your investigation.
I would, but the doors to the soundstage are locked and I'm looking for Hank.
I see. Hank told most of the studio staff to take the morning off due to everything that's happened. But I think that lawyer wanted to talk to him, so they should both be around.
You mean Chad Hawk?
That's the guy. I'll unlock the doors. Check the trailer yard. He might have just parked up.
Do I need to take another viral test before I can go in?
No. Honestly, a big part of that was trying to keep a lid on our insurance premiums. After what happened, that sort of precaution is like trying to whisper amid a thunderstorm. Got it. Good luck with your investigation. No more COVID tests! Yippee! Whenever I took COVID tests, I always had to sneeze. When you stick the Q-tip into your nose. Every time. I couldn't help but sneeze then. Like, sneeze like crazy. I was just like, dying. I guess my body is just weak. Truly a skill issue to COVID tests. But oh well. Mafar is the CEO of the insurance company. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, great. Chad. Let's see if we can get some time with Hank. Hey, Nina. We need to talk. We're not done. Yeah, can you give us just a minute? Take a walk around the parking lot. I'll call you when I can. Okay. Oh, look through the 3 trailers. So, 1, 2, 3. Janice, Amara, and Milia. I guess regardless of all this magical girl stuff, I need to keep investigating the case. Plus, I wonder what else I can find if I take a moment to look around. Let's do that. Milia's trailer. Still seems locked. I'll need the key to get inside. Maybe once he's done with Chatty, Hank can open them up? Janice's trailer. Also locked? Yeah, locked. Seems different to the others. It's locked with a keypad that takes a 4-digit code. Maybe Hank knows it? I'll find out. Amara's trailer. Still seems locked. I'll need the key to get inside. Hank's beautiful pink car. Wasn't this parked closer to the windows at the south end of the parking lot last time I was here? Does it really matter? I mean, do they not have... Is it... Wait, is that camera working? No, that one is damaged. But does it really matter? I feel like it's just... wherever you want to park, if they don't have set places, then... Oh, this area is all marked out with what looks like hazard tape, and it's covered in burn marks. Also... Oh, is that where Maxie saw the bright thing? Maybe Hank can explain this. Hey, Nina. He's done talking. Chat's gone. I ran into him when I was driving into the parking lot, so he just came straight through. He's gone to get some coffee before he gets started. I see. What's this thing on the ground? This? It is our testing platform. Testing? The team uses it to test out different chemical combos for visual effects. It involves a lot of fire and mini explosions, pyro work. These slabs are made of special silica compound. They're flame-proof. But I'm sure that wasn't why you came down to see me. Oh, right. The truth is, couldn't you... Big hoot. Fine, I'll beat around the bush. You've known Millie and Amara for the longest time, right? Years. Why? Also, why is Comet with you? Must have had its ups and downs, a friendship with people like that. Actors. Soldiers. Comet, don't tell me. It was unavoidable, Hank. So you do know. We were attacked by monsters in broad daylight. Still, couldn't you have gotten Amara to help? Amara doesn't want to deal with this stuff. I had to give Nina the powers of Valkyrie Brynhild. That's not gonna go down well. Do you think I had a choice? Okay, back it up! Hank, I want an explanation and I want it now! How did you end up making a TV show about the exploits of several real magical girls? Yeah, why am I real? Why am I real? Okay. I've always known that the girls were Valkyries. Yeah. Milia, Amara, then later Erica, Donnie, and Kiara. Right. We met many years ago. How? I was cursed by a monster created out of Malfara's magic. It's embarrassing. Transformed to wearing an armored bikini less than an hour ago. I'm sure you can manage. The curse made me terrified of all women. Okay. Terrified of women. Right, okay. While under it, they looked like nightmarish monsters. Okay. I can see how that might be somewhat humiliating. Cost me my then girlfriend! It's pretty typical of Malphara's smaller schemes to try and create despair. Lasted a week during which I nearly took my own life. Oh. But the Valkyries saved me. They destroyed the monster and I was free of the curse, but in doing so I accidentally found out who they were. It was a problem. I'm starting to see why you were so determined to protect Milia. I told the girls that for saving my life, I'd do anything I could to help them. However, at first, there wasn't really much I could do. We were still busy with the magical war. But when that was all over, the girls gave up their powers. Problem is, being a magical girl doesn't exactly pay, and you can't put it on your resume either. Suddenly, they were just a normal bunch of young women in their early 20s, with no job history. So you created a TV show about their secret double lives? Surely that would violate their oath of secrecy. It's actually the ultimate disguise. Nobody would assume the actor who plays a superhero on TV was actually a superhero. The girls had literally years of adventures upon which to base stories. We could do 10 seasons before we have to start making new material. Plus, Milia and Amara are unique people. Amara is Amara, and Milia has her own eccentricities.
Mom! Thank you for becoming a member! Thank you, thank you!
My alerts are kind of broken. Wait, let me look into that actually. My alerts don't really work. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. You needed the emote. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I can, maybe I can replay something. I'm unsure. I don't think I can. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I can't... Well, I can't... What if I emulate it? Oh, dang. Emulating works. But it doesn't... do it. You just rejoin. Well, thank you for rejoining, though. I'll look into my alerts soon, see if I can fix them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about the alerts, guys. Like her habit of vanishing in the middle of the night with her motorbike. People expect actors to be eccentric types, so it just works. We essentially just created a show bible from a summarized version of their adventures, and the studio bought it right away. I recruited the flirty dozen and got to work. But only Amara and Milia joined you? The others took different paths. Oh, did my ears deceive me, or was there a tinge of sorrow in how he said that? But in any case, now you know how this all came about.
Why was Chad here?
Wants to look in the trailers. Do you want to too?
I really need to talk to Amara. But if Chad wants to investigate the trailers, I should probably do so as well.
I should do the same. I just do whatever Chad does. It's open. It's open. Ba-dunk. Does he have the code for this one? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Genesis trailer is a 4-digit code lock. It was only fit recently. Do you know the code? Sorry, no. Meant to write it down, but didn't get the chance. Maybe I can contact the manufacturer? But don't hold your breath. Still, at least you have access to Amara's and Amelia's trailers. I'll have to call Chad Hawk to say that he can examine them too. Anything else before I go do that?
Actually, there was an awkward question thrown up by the trial. Hank, I need to ask about your keys. The CCTV showed Amelia using a set of keys to access the weapons locker, but Cat Wheel said that the only keys belonged to you and her. She had hers in her possession and wasn't at the studio that night.
I see where you're going with that, but I can't help you. I keep them in my jacket. That's this jacket I'm wearing right now. Normally hangs in my office, but I was wearing it while I was out on a date.
Oh, right! Amelia mentioned that. I hate to intrude on your privacy, but if I don't ask you first, then Chad Hawk almost certainly will. Can your date corroborate that? Can they confirm that you were out? Who were you with?
I'd wanted to avoid this, but I guess it was always going to come out eventually. Oh, it's 100% Devona. I was with Devona. Your co-worker? You don't approve? I didn't say that. Look, Devona might seem a bit flighty, but we've worked together for years, and she's always been there for me. But it was just our first date, so I didn't want to jinx it. We walked out to a nearby sushi place, then the movie theater. Ah, that's the thing. Afterwards, I saw her to a cab, then I walked home. Got it. So I know it might be unavoidable, but please only tell those who actually need to know.
Understood.
Anyway, if that's all, I'm gonna go call Chad. Best of luck with the trailers and Amara, and with the magical godlike powers.
Very funny.
We have these powers forever now. They're gonna get taken away from us at the end, huh? Let's investigate the trailers. Let's go Amara's trailer. Oh, now he shows up. You're late, Dylan. You're late.
Hey, is that all you've got to say?
Sorry, Adelena's got a bit of a situation.
I know that!
Then can you get off my back?
Dylan, there's all sorts going on around the city. That's why... And you could at least have called or left a message.
He's continuously late. There's something going on with him. I've been up all night and I'm in no mood to argue. Can we just move on?
Well, are you okay?
I'm fine, though we still weren't able to find Ice Pick.
Adelena's partner?
Not just him either. A bunch of the bikers just seem to have up and vanished. Elena's trying to round up a few of the leaders to see if they can do some kind of head count. What if that's all like Malfar's doings? She's kidnapping people off the streets. What's been going on here? Okay, so... Hoot! Big hoot. Isn't that a Mars bird?
She's called Comet. Honestly, though, it's too much to explain. But we just got access to Amara and Amelia's trailers. And I need to talk to Amara when we get the chance.
Then let's get to it.
Now let's check out these trailers.
Okay. Let's take a looky inside. Oh! So this is Amara's trailer. Let's get started. Oh, they're really wide. Pretty big. Is that like the other trailer underneath? The carpet's a choice.
I guess this way, Amara walks the red carpet every time she gets out of bed.
What do we have here? What the? Whoa, is that what I think it is? Ooh la la.
Looks like a top shelf magazine called...
Called what now? Called Milkers? Looks to be last month's.
And you know that how?
From the cover.
I didn't show you the cover.
I've seen it. In my possession.
You buy pin-up girly mags?
Hey, don't kink shame. Besides, the articles are pretty good.
Right. Looking through, it seems pretty tame content-wise.
Oh yeah, it might not sound like it from the name, but it's pretty classy. Just pin-up, swimsuit pictures, glamour shots. They call it gravure.
I'm familiar with the terminology. Still, I wonder why Amara has this.
Did it occur to you that maybe she just likes it?
I guess.
Lewd girly mag! Whoa! Amara. Pride Month? Happy Pride Month, Amara. Something's peeking out. Looks like a bound document. Shooting schedule.
Wait, this is a schedule for the upcoming season, but it's been doctored. There are edits all over the pages in marker pen.
What kind of edits?
It's almost like... It's like Amara was working out how the shooting schedule would change if Amara became the lead actress.
Wow.
But wait, why would she do that? I don't know. But it's a possible motive. Yeah, jealous. Clothes horse. There's a sticky label on it. Costume returned to wardrobe. Must have been taken back to the wardrobe department while all this is going on.
Ah, maybe we should check out the wardrobe department. Is that a bathtub? Yeah, nice big bathtub. Bathroom's clean. Must be nice to have your own ensuite. I guess you know how that feels.
I get what you're saying, but somehow it's not the same.
I live in my office, Dylan. Come on.
A photo of Amara, Janice, and Milia posing with what looks like the rest of the crew.
Oh, Amara doesn't look happy. Let's see. Yeah, we've got everyone. Every nyan here. Is it just me, or does it look like there's some distance between Amara, Amelia, and Janice in that picture?
Well, yeah, they aren't standing together.
Didn't mean that literally. There's something written on the back.
It says that Lotta Eiffel took the photo. What appear to be some script notes. These look like scripts for upcoming episodes covered with handwritten notes.
What sort of notes?
Strange. Wait a sec.
Must have been Amara. I still think there's like an Amara Devona thing going on. Maybe Devona is is Malfara and Amara is just evil.
These notes are as if Amara was rehearsing Milia's lines.
Are you sure?
Definitely. There are even catty comments about how she would run them differently to Milia's likely interpretation, and they're, well, mean.
Thought Milia and Amara were friends.
A bit of light ribbing is one thing, but some of these comments aren't the sort of thing that a friend says.
But why would Amara rehearse Milia's lines?
I don't know, but it might be important.
Yeah, she is set up quite a bit. Oh, she's got 2 for Best Supporting Actress. That must hurt.
Amara and Milia became actors at around the same time, right? 4 awards in that time is kind of amazing. I guess Amara's whole diva shtick isn't entirely unjustified.
Some controls, lights, aircon seems pretty typical. Fridge. She has a lot of snacks. A convenience store fridge unit, nice. Wish that were me. I don't think there's really anything else that I can do. Oh my god, she has a double bed. It's like, oh, who else sleeps here? I'm guessing practically anyone Amara wants, should she be so inclined. Some controls. Okay. I don't think we're done here. Okay. Can I go this way? Oh, driver's seat. Okay. We're not done here. What is empty? Ooh! Oh, the bottom one has a few things that I believe are Devona's. Devona's, you say? Wait, a single bed? Why is there another bed? Wait a minute. Looks quite ramshackle. Seems to be the only thing in this whole place that's like that.
You don't suppose... I think Devona sleeps here?
You think so?
Judging by the way Amara treats her, I bet she's at her beck and call.
You know, I heard people talking about Devona while on my way over here. Did you hear she isn't actually Amara's PA? I I think she just got browbeaten into it. Oh, so Devona also sleeps here. So maybe it's Devona who read that. I don't know. Can I don't think we're done. Then what else can I look at? I can sit in the chair. Oh, that's the photo. I already saw that one. The wrong leave-in conditioner. This was what Amara seemed to be practically losing her mind over. Seems Devona bought the wrong type. Doesn't seem like that big a deal.
Speaking as someone with hair like mine,
come on now, I saw the face you pulled when she called you short.
I wouldn't defend how she was acting, but getting the right product is really important. Do you think I maintain this do with the power of positive thinking?
Seems like it's the only bottle in here. Amara must have run out of some of her hygiene products at the same time. Oh, she has some of my sympathy. She might not have been able to wash her hair for several days.
My instincts are telling me that we're done with this trailer. Let's try one of the others.
Okay. That was pretty good. Lots of information. But I wonder what stuff is Devona's and what stuff is Amara's. But okay. This is Milia's trailer. Looks cozy. Tidy too. So what are we looking for?
Honestly, anything we can use. Let's get started.
Let's once again start at the back. A bookshelf. Seems to be a wide range of stuff. Fiction, non-fiction, the craft of acting. And some magical girl manga. Okay, I spot Majuka Maguka, Spherical Harola, and Yard Raptor Kamura. Okay, all the classics. Definitely. Double bed. It looks fresh.
We thought so too, huh? Doesn't look like anyone has slept in it since it was made.
You think Milia slept in Janice's trailer the night before the incident?
Maybe. Let's keep that in mind. Huh? This drawer is open. Something's peeking out. Looks like it's made of plastic? Could this be... I think it's a
viral test?
Oh, of course, it's a different brand, but there are 2 lines in the little window, which I guess means
positive. Is it a viral test or is it a pregnancy test? So Milia's sick?
She hasn't told anyone. She certainly didn't mention it to us.
I guess if she's fully faxed, it might not have hit her that hard. Maybe she didn't want to throw the schedule?
This is bad.
How?
Chad needs to prove opportunity that Milia's attack on Janice was premeditated. That's easier if he can show that Milia ignored something, all to prevent a change of schedule. We need to talk to Milia about this. Later.
Clothes wars? Costume return to wardrobe. Okay. Wardrobe department on the list. Controls. The bathroom's dark, but clean. Same conversation. Nice. Looks like a photo of Milia and Janice on their wedding day. Ah, cute. Cute. They all look so happy. Well, not everyone. Amara doesn't look happy, neither does the director.
Idyllic even. Still, it's not like that'll convince the court.
There's writing on the back. Lists everyone in the picture from left to right and says that Maxie was holding the camera. And a date. Must be the date of their wedding and anniversary.
A date?
A date? Does it have 4 numbers? Yeah, it was about a year ago. Why?
Just make a note of those 4 numbers. We're gonna need them.
For the other trailer.
Ah, this drawer is open. Something's peeking out. Looks like some sort of document.
What do we get? It's an insurance policy. Seems it was notarized just over a week ago. promises a large payout in the event that Janice were to die. Of course. I'm not sure chat would dismiss it so quickly. Yeah, but Millie and Janice were a famous power couple. I bet every celebrity insures their spouse for a lot of money.
That's actually very astute.
I'm not just a pretty face.
Still, it's a good job we found this. Chad could raise it in court, and it could help support a motive. At least now, we're ready for that.
2 acting awards. Okay. 2 years running, huh?
By all outward signs, Millie is a very talented actress. My instincts are telling me that we're done with this trailer. Let's try one of the others.
Okay, we can get into Janice's now. With the code.
Give me the code. Give me the code, Dylan.
Let's try the date from the photo.
Beep beep.
Genius.
It opened!
Let's go. What does he have?
This trailer belonged to Janice.
Got it. Let's look around. Let's see. Photo of Milia and Janice with the crew. There's once again writing on the back. Mentions this wasn't an event to celebrate the show's new season and was taken a couple of months ago. Apparently Hank was holding the camera. Everyone takes pictures. Why do they write down who takes the picture? It's like, just in case it gets in a magazine or something, we must credit the person who took the picture. A bookshelf. Every single book is about the craft of acting. Oh, it looks like Janice's wedding ring. Why do you think you left it here?
If I recall correctly, his character isn't married to Milia's in the show. At least not yet. Probably planned to come and pick it up, but never came back.
Whoa, Enos. Like, that's genuinely depressing.
Craftsmanship is quite beautiful.
An arcade machine! Looks like it's a Japanese import. Janice had some real taste. You've got to be pretty hardcore arcade gamer to get one of these. Would have had to look on auction sites and deal with an importer.
I'm seeing a few things that characterize Janice as not the type to shy away from a long-term project.
This definitely qualifies. Yeah. What about this bed? It looks a mess.
Pretty sure that 2 people slept here last.
Maxie did say she thought Milia was in the trailer with Janice.
That's it.
What? If we can prove Milia spent the night with Janice.
Gotta put the brakes on you just there.
Oh, why? It'd take work to prove 2 people slept here, and that one was Milia.
And even if it were true, it wouldn't cast much doubt on Milia's case. The court has seen murderers do all sorts of strange things. It's grisly, but it wouldn't be the first time a murderer spent the night with our victim.
Yeesh. Say no more. The drawer's open. Looks like it's made of card. It's a greeting card. Oh, what's it for? It's for Janice and Milia's paper anniversary.
Judging from what we know about their wedding, it was around a month ago.
And Janice still has the card? Damn. Someone's cutting onions back there. Wait. Where is that thing? Oh, that's 100% Janice. Now that we see his face, that is him. He has the scars and everything in the hair. 1 meal and 1 ticket for the sushi and movie, though. So I think Hank must be lying. To cover for Devina, maybe? I don't know. Looks like the viral tests. Oh, it's a pregnancy test, 100%. It's gotta be a pregnancy test instead. Where is the, oh, I wanted to take a look at the ring, but it's just close-up of the game screen, okay. I think... Was he still terrified of women, or did that pass? I think it passed. have? I think we're just good. Wait, were we done here? Oh, no. The answer is no. Jukebox. Not just any jukebox. This is a classic from the 50s. Are they expensive? To buy? I mean, you can find them cheap, but to keep in working order requires regular maintenance by an expert. Interesting. Okay, there must be more to it. Nothing on the clothes stores. Didn't Hank say Amelia usually keeps her costume in the trailer? Yeah. And Janice didn't? I guess not. He probably keeps his costume at the wardrobe department like a normal actor. In that case, should we check out the wardrobe department? Put that on the list. Okay, this is it. Yeah, okay. I have a question to ask, and I believe if I ask him, I'll get a direct answer. Hank, we're gonna ask Hank. Okay, Nina, what's this about? Thanks for coming down, Hank. This may not be entirely relevant, but I don't like big unknowns when I walk into court. Like what? Up until now, I've heard mention of Janice's condition in his past. I've heard varying things, so I want a straight answer. What was Janice's medical condition? Okay, I can explain all that. Janice suffers from total retrograde amnesia. What? It's true. He has no memory before a point around 5 years ago. How does that even work? He turned up at the hospital with head trauma, total John Doe. Couldn't tell them who he was, had no identification. He was in a hospital bed for weeks before he mustered the gall to get up. Surely they must have tried to match his dental records. They tried everything, dental, criminal records, everything they could. He was never registered. He must be Melfara's son. Then why'd they about ran out of things to try? He auditioned for a role in the hospital's charity Christmas pageant. You never really met Janice, but the guy was a walking, talking bucket of charisma. Right away they realized he was an actor, or movie star, or TV personality, or streamer, or something. That started another search. They didn't find anything, but that's how I came to meet him. You auditioned him? Right away. Apart from his amnesia, he was otherwise perfectly healthy and a natural leading man. One with a big hospital bill. Honestly, we kind of just decided to roll with it. I even gave him his stage name, Janice Duo, from John Doe. Ah. We got our lead actor, and in return, Janice got to be on a streaming TV show. So hopefully, someone would come forward saying that they knew him. I'm assuming the fact that we're standing here having this conversation means that no one ever came forward. Nope. But that's how he met Milia. They were a pair of oddballs, both of them. Milia and Janice? That's right. Odd, but a matched pair. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna head outside, get some air. Go right ahead. We'll follow you out. Now what? Now, we get this damn bird back to Amara. Where is she? Oh, hi. I was... Hank, of all people, flustered? Now this is something I gotta see. We're here for that tea. We're here for the tea. We're here for the Hank exposure. Hank exposure. Hank exposed. His love for Devina exposed.
It's good to see you again, boss.
Oh, yeah, we should have a meeting maybe sometime later. Touch base, get the ducks in a row.
Okay, boss.
Yeah, he's got it bad. Oh god, Hank. Nina. I was on my way to the, and I ran into, well... Just go, it's fine. I've got things to take care of.
Oh, of course. No problem, boss.
Yeah. Eh? Oh, right, it's also her trailing, of course. Eh?
Oh no, what is she gonna think? Someone's been through Amara's things.
Oh, that?
That was us. I just bought her the correct shampoo so she could finally wash her hair. I was hoping that would lighten her mood.
If it helps, as an attorney, I'm granted reasonable latitude by the city to investigate my client's associates. Ain't granted his access, so her beef would be with him. Yeah, she has beef with him. Wow, you're genuinely worried.
Well, she has particular needs and she's a very important actress.
Who creates a hostile working environment. Ever talked to Hank about that? I plan to raise it with Amara herself next time I see her. Actually, Devina, do you know where Amara is?
Yeah, of course. If her schedule is open, she often takes an afternoon walk in the Central Park.
Got it.
Anything else? I've got to try and straighten things up in there. Maybe Amara won't notice if I do a good job.
Actually, there is something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing on the night before the incident?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I was on a date. We went to the movies. We were out the whole evening.
Okay, that checks out. Who were you with?
Oh,
I think now's the time to swoop in and save her. I don't think we need to pry that deeply. Huh? Well, if you think so.
Right, I'm going to get busy. I'll see you all soon.
Bye. I swear, that woman packs enough neurosis to run a power station. Okay, now... Call. Oh, Dylan's getting a call. Are you kidding me? Wait, slow down. Bone Smasher thinks he saw Ice Pick? Uh-huh. Got it. Sorry, Nina, that was at Atlanta. I've got to go. Sure, it can be helped. Just this time, try to stay in touch. He's upset! What the heck? Why is this so upsetting? Alone again. Well, present company excluded. Okay, let's go see Amara. Devina said she'd be walking over in Central Park. Yeah, let's get to the park. Has that food been out for several days, or could we grab a little snacky? Tiny snack is for me. I would like a little snack. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find Amara. Hey, comment, maybe don't speak until I give you some kind of signal. But Amara knows that I can speak. Yeah, but she doesn't know that I know. Just let me get the first word in. Yeah, I get to talk to her first. Oh, there she is.
Comet. I'd recognize the sound of those wing beats anywhere. Comet! Here, girl. Come over here at once. Fine, if she wants to be like that. You're Milia's attorney, right?
Nina Aquila.
What brings you here and why is Comet with you?
I'm here because we need to talk. Bringing the bird back to you was more of a professional courtesy.
What makes you think I have anything to say to you?
Amara, I tried to follow Shtarna as you asked, but... Shh!
Comet, why are you speaking in front of her?
It's getting her to shut up, that's the trick.
You knew that she can talk? No, Comet, surely you didn't.
Oh, do I get a saver now? Seems like we have more pressing matters to deal with. By the power of the sacred feather, I call upon the favor of Brynhildr, Valkyrie of armor and strength, Valkyrie transform! Do we get the cutscene again? Oh, yeah. I'm naked again! Amara, Comet, get behind me!
What did you think I was going to do?
Hey, don't give me that! I'm new to all this! I'm only here because I was trying to talk to you.
Oh, we are gonna talk, Miss Aquila. You can count on that.
Defend yourself. Let's rumble! What's the game plan?
Wow, you really are new to this. Hit everything that looks like a monster until there's nothing left that looks like a monster.
Okay. Ah, I missed. There we go. I'm so good at this. Even in pro mode.
Hi, Flash viewer, welcome. How you doing? How are you?
We are playing Nina Aquila and we are in a little fight sequence. Heck yeah. I get to do a magical girl fight.
Take that, monsters.
I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. That's just what this is. I've been killing slimes in this case. I like the mini games in this game a lot. I think they're fun.
I like the mini games. Beep, 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 beep.
We just had a transformation sequence and now we get to fight the enemies. Hey! A big guy, a wolf. It's a big wolf guy. Oh, that was different from the slimes that we're used to. Do we get more wolf guys? Oh, we do. Okay. There are more wolf guys and more slime guys. We gotta beat him up.
Beat up the wolves.
I lost some of my health. There's really little of my health though. I'm very good at this. Oh, cute pose.
Yeah. Stage complete. Ba, 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 ba. We did it. I can't believe it.
It was necessary, Amara. We were attacked earlier by Milfara's monsters. I had to grant Nina the power to...
Shut up. Just shut up.
She's not happy about this turn of events. Either way, I did just save all three of us. A simple thank you would be nice.
You just don't get it, do you? You have no idea what's really going on here.
I know that I just cleared the Park of Dangerous Monsters.
Ugh, idiot. The biggest monster has a beak and feathers and is still here. Why do you think we just got attacked? Did you really think that Malfara, Queen of Despair, Mistress of Illusions, cares one iota, one jot about some rando Fletch City lawyer?
You mean...
The monsters want Comet, not you. You should be furious. Comet's drafted you into a war.
Well, maybe if he'd been more motivated to speak to her after she came back, she wouldn't have needed to. People in glass houses, Amara.
As if you have any right to judge me. You have no idea what we went through. The things we fought for. The things we... Well, that's all in the past now. We all agreed after that final battle where we destroyed Malthara's scepter that for a long time she would be trapped in Niflheim and would, in future, only be able to magically curse people by sight and not from afar. That this would be it. Finished. Done. But Comet, Starna, you let Milia keep her powers!
Ah, that is what she is upset about. Milia is still a magical girl?
Wasn't it obvious?
Starna said,
and the worst part is that they thought I didn't notice. Millie going out at random hours in the night on her motorcycle, always coming back and looking so exhausted. Milia goes on to keep top billing at the studio, and of course she does, bolstered by her nightly real-life exploits that add weight to her performance. Weight that despite my awards, I couldn't possibly hope to match.
What was the alternative, Amara? To allow the city to fall?
Surely that's right. I mean, Amara, you might disagree, but Milia and the birds have the reasons. Those two birds are master manipulators.
Care to explain that?
Danny, Kiara, and myself, after that last engagement, we all agreed it was time to shelve those responsibilities and return to real life. Millie agreed too at the time, but Millie, she just couldn't let it go. As long as she had a reason, she was going to keep fighting. A reason those two birds were all too happy to give her. She even got married to a wonderful man who she couldn't even tell that she was really a superhero. Can you imagine the strain that type of secrecy puts on a marriage? I'd seen and heard the pair of them arguing in their trailers. Even recently, commotion in the middle of the night. Raised voices. And then, this happens.
I mean, yeah, I kind of get where she's coming from. I, too, would be like, okay.
It might just be me, but there's a hint of satisfaction in Amara's voice. She has a vindictive streak a mile wide. Milia defended her powers with terminal intensity, refusing to let Valkyrie Freya slip away. Now she's paid the price. It's cost Milia the best thing that ever happened to her. It's almost poetic.
That's just mean. So, if Milia is still a magical girl... Milia, you're way off script. Millie, I'll give you this one chance. What have you done with my husband? Oh. By the sacred feather.
You think that Emilia really transformed on set? You're catching up. Emilia wasn't scripted to transform during that shoot. Weeks of coming home late at night, rarely having a full night's sleep, her marriage under strain, fighting for real at night, then dressing in a mimic of her battle armor and pretending to do the same moves, and her only support is her enabler, Shtarna. Something like this was bound to happen sooner or later.
Amara paints a pretty damning picture, but is Milia really capable of what she's implying? I need some time to process that. That's the time to ask Amara while she seems so talkative. Maxie said she saw something strange outside the night before the incident. I'm trying to figure out everyone's movements on...
I was washing my hair.
Washing your hair?
Took most of the evening. Looking at you. I think you understand the value of a good clean and rinse every once in a while.
I mean, we do both have extremely long hair.
But wait. In any case, I'm leaving. I just noticed the time. I have an engagement to keep.
Mind if I ask who the engagement is with?
Not that it's any of your business, but it's with that man, Mr. Hawk. The man actually has wonderful hair. Perhaps he appreciates the time that goes into it. See you in court. Comet.
Milia may go down for it, but I ultimately hold you and Shtarna responsible for all this. And giving this woman Erica's armor and powers, I will never forgive you for that. Erica. Oh, we didn't get Amara's powers. What now? Comet? Comet. I know what Amara said was hurtful, but I need you to get it together, at least until we figure out what's next. A person has died. Milia's career, perhaps even her life, hangs in the balance. I understand. I'll try to help. Can you confirm anything Amara said? Sorry, but on the day before the incident, I fell asleep quite early in Amara's trailer. I remember she and Devina were there, but it was late afternoon. I woke up the next morning when I heard a sound from the studio. The incident. I think so. Amara was in her full costume. She was checking over it in the mirror. She asked me to come with her to see what was going on. Wait, what if Devina got the powers that Amara used to have? Maybe? If Milia really did transform on set and really did use her magical girl powers, what does that change? Come on, Nina, flip those assumptions. If that's true, a major line of inquiry in this case starts to become suspect. The situation over the ammo pack. If Amelia attacked Janice out of a state of sleep deprivation-induced stress and disorientation, I mean, that's not unheard of, but that wouldn't be premeditated, sorry. It doesn't explain why Amelia set up the ammo pack on the night before the incident. She didn't need it. But it was empty, too. Then there's Amelia's costume. If she transformed, her costume would be her actual Valkyrie getup, just like my two-piece. Sorry. She wouldn't need the stage costume. This new info seems to raise more questions than it answers. What if Amelia was genuinely trying to protect the crew? What makes you think that? Just like how I didn't speak in front of your PA, Dylan, Amelia's not supposed to ever reveal her powers for personal gain and took an oath to keep them a secret. Seems weird she'd break that lightly, even if she was stressed. I can see where you're going, but unfortunately that line of thinking will fuel the prosecution. Chadwell suggested means that Amelia attacked Janice intentionally. We can't prove Amelia innocent by reframing why she's guilty. Maybe I should talk to Amelia. I have a few things to ask her. Be cautious. Why? Remember, even after everything that's happened, Amelia is still oath-bound to secrecy about her powers. You're thinking that because she's in a holding cell, she'll almost certainly have to assume that someone could be recording her. So she might deny knowledge about anything I ask about this. It's like a perfect circle of guilt. Amelia stands accused, and her oath, her actions, her heroic exploits, they all count against her. It all feels too perfect for my liking. Is it hopeless? No. Comment, as an attorney, I am bound to act as a zealous advocate for my client. Do you know what that means? Not really. For the purpose of this conversation, it means that until the judge drops her gavel in court, I will act on the basis that Amelia is not guilty of the crime of which she stands accused. And if that's true, what binds Amelia to this crime isn't magic or oaths or special powers. The case is far too complicated to have been some sort of accident. That means this is all based on the deliberate actions of the actual guilty party. Who that is as of yet, we don't know. But until this is over, I intend to do my absolute best to find out. Wow, you're good at this. Not all heroes wear armored bikinis. But time's running out before tomorrow, and we need to pick our battles. Really, the magical girl line of investigation may be a dead end. On that note, I think this is where we should split up again. Oh? Your job is to defend Amelia in court, and that's important. But really, my task is the continued defense of the city from Malfara's forces. With monsters still appearing like this, I should go looking for Starna. Perhaps if I can find her, then we get some answers. Meanwhile, I can carry on with the more practical aspects of Amelia's case. That actually sounds like a good plan. Take care. You too, comment! Right, next move. When we were looking at the trailers, we saw some notes from the studio costume department, wardrobe. We should head there next. It's over at the studio near Maxie's salon. Ditch the bird. Truly. I am thinking of saving at least. And maybe I should stop it there this time. Simply because my voice is dying. And then next time we can do the wardrobe thing. It will be a good reminder too. But maybe I gotta rest my voice. I can talk about the Minecraft movie a little bit, yeah. Marking all of this down as billable hours. Yes, we are. Always. Let's go to my chatting screen. Chat for a bit before I go. But yeah, it was a good time, the Minecraft movie. The game is a good time too, but the Minecraft movie was really fun. I have a very full week ahead. Yeah, thesis week is almost to an end. I'm working on the last bits of my thesis, and then hopefully I can deliver it and be done with it forever. No, because I need to do revisions, but then after that I can be done with it forever. Forever and ever and true. Oh. Do 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 do. But yeah, that's the Minecraft movie was good. Minecraft movie was very good. I had a really good time. I just thought it was, I mean, obviously it wasn't like peak cinema, but it was a fun movie. It was a fun movie. I think especially if you play Minecraft, it's just a fun movie to watch. There were good jokes in there. I liked the characters. It was really nice. It was fun. I kind of liked the CGI. I thought it was pretty fun and pretty good actually. And I thought it was just silly. It was a good movie. I had a good time. A very good time. Drinking water, soothing the throat. I gotta steam my throat tomorrow. Yeah, I've got my singing lessons again tomorrow, so that's why I kind of want to end right now. Just because I don't think I can go much longer, or my voice can't go much longer, because I can feel it kind of like dying. But that's mostly because because I did karaoke yesterday and 2 days before that. So, ooh, sorry. So that's probably the reason. I've just been singing a lot. And by singing, I mean screaming. Mostly it was screaming, actually. There wasn't a lot of singing. There was mostly screaming. But it was fun, though. Better to keep the voice from being strained. Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna steam my voice after stream and then steam it again tomorrow morning. And then hopefully that will help a little bit. But for a game that is so, like, dialogue heavy as Nina Aquila, I then can't really go on super long. So I'm sorry about that. But there's plenty more streams this week. Let's talk about the schedule for a bit before I go, okay? Let's talk about the schedule for a bit. Crawling in my skin. I could have done that, but I sang a lot of other things. I did sing Living on a Prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Okay, here we have the schedule. This week's schedule. Look at that. Fun schedule, fun schedule. Very busy schedule. Can you see? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Tomorrow is my day off from streaming. It's going to be my day where I have my singing lessons. It's my usual hangout with Alito day. And I'm going to work on my thesis. So tomorrow is a very busy day. I'm busy almost every day. That's true. That's true. I have a very busy week this week. But a fun week. A fun, busy week. Yeah, I'm going to do Fantasy Live on Wednesday. Yippee! I'm super excited about it. Super, super excited. I'm looking forward to falling into that rabbit hole and and doing that, just playing Fantasy Life. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Yeah, Alito sponsored it. Alito bought me the game, so I have to. No. I don't feel pressured. She checked with me if I wanted to play it, and I was like, yeah, I do. And then she bought it for me, which is so kind. So I'm going to be playing Fantasy Life and see what life is best for me. Probably multiple of them, but we'll see what I turn into. Blame Alito when we don't see Riri for a week. Honestly, yeah. If I suddenly disappear off the face of the earth, I'm Fantasy Life. I'm playing Fantasy Life. And then we play Subnautica again. I've been missing Subnautica as well. I've wanted to play that game real bad and like continue playing, but it just so happened that the schedule didn't really fit it in. But we'll be playing Subnautica on Thursday. It's going to be an early stream again. Gonna be an afternoon stream like most of the Subnautica streams that I did recently. Because one, I personally really like doing afternoon streams when it's afternoon time for me, so I might do them a little more often. I won't change all my streams to that time, don't worry about it, but I might do some streams at that time just to, you know, kind of more European time zone friendly streams. I like them, doing them at that time. So maybe we'll do that a little bit more often, but at least Subnautica. Then on Friday, I am personally not streaming, but Miko is gonna stream the Summer Game Fest, and I'm gonna be there to react and watch it together with her. So that's gonna be a fun time. I'm looking forward to seeing what games get announced. And I actually talked to a friend about it yesterday, and we were like, he was like, maybe Ace Attorney. I was like, nah, I don't think so. But just know that if they do announce Ace Attorney, I will cry. Because that is my favorite freaking thing. And then on Saturday evening, we're doing a cozy art stream. It's gonna be just some fun art. I thought about doing more emotes, so it might just be emotes, it might be doodles, it might be something else. We'll figure that out as we go, what I feel like drawing. And on Sunday we have our anime watch along. We're having our anime watch along, which will be after an event for me. I'm going to a special Japan event that day. If they announce it, I will scream so loud the world will hear it. Probably, yeah. You're praying to finally hear about Final Fantasy IX Remake. Ah. I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything on my list that I am currently really hoping for. Except for like Ace Attorney, obviously. Ace Attorney is something that I just really want, but that's something I always want. But I don't think that's a realistic wish. But do know that if they do announce that, I will cry. But yeah, no, I don't really have any set games that I want to see. I'm mainly just curious. I will admit, I usually only watch Nintendo Directs. So I'm not too familiar with the Summer Game Fest, but I'm excited to watch and yeah, see what it's like and see if there's anything. Maybe I will be compiling a list probably of the games that I do want to play. As I usually do, I do the same thing when I watch Nintendo Directs. I hold my phone between my two grabbing hands and I write down all the games that I think look interesting so I can look them up later and put them on my wish list. So I'm probably gonna do that. And yeah, we can talk about it after. We can definitely talk about Summer Game Fest during the art stream the day after. And you guys can tell me what games you guys liked. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what kind of games get announced. And maybe there will be something so cool that I have never played, or something that is going to be completely new to me that I'm going to lose myself in. Speaking of games, will I play the new I the Somnium Files on stream? I will. When I buy it eventually. But what I'm doing is, I mean, I would have gotten it on release if they had already announced a special edition. But I'm kind of waiting for them to announce that, if they are doing that. So I don't know. I would like to get a special edition for it if they release a special version. Collector's edition or special edition. So that's what I'm waiting for. But I will definitely be streaming that game, yes, eventually. You were binging Somnium Files streams at the weekend. Really? What did you think? Those are good games. I really, really like them. I'm a big fan of I the Somnium Files. Really, really liked it. So, yeah. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that game, especially because it has some like escape room elements like 999 has in Purchase Less Reward. So I'm looking forward to see how they have evolved that to the Somnium Files. You really like the first one? Me too, I really like the first one. Second one was also fun, but definitely not as fun as the first. But I'm curious to see what's gonna go on in the third game. I'm mostly excited for Date to just be main character again. Date and Aiba, I love them. So yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, in terms of games, I don't know. I don't really know what I should be expecting from Summer Game Fest. I think that's also the thing. I don't really know what to expect because I'm not too familiar with like watching the event. So I don't really know what to expect. With Nintendo Directs, I genuinely know what to expect, like what kind of games and stuff. But for Summer Game Fest, I don't know what to expect. So I guess that's also why it's kind of hard for me to wish for something, because I don't really know like what could I wish for. And I'm also mostly a Nintendo gamer, so I guess that's why Nintendo Directs are easier for me to kind of say, oh, this is something that I would like to see, or this is something that I would like to play. I don't know, but I'm curious. I'm excited. I'm excited for just hanging out with friends and like watching that event. It's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to it. So yeah. Looking forward to it very much. Are you guys watching? Do you guys usually watch those events? Are you guys usually excited about that? Do you watch those streams or programs? You just pray for sequels to games just because. Honestly, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, if we're gonna talk about like games that, aside from what can I expect, like just in general, not necessarily related to Summer Game Fest, games that I would like to see, that I am wishing for, games that I would like, in general, just games that I think about whenever new games are announced. And I know this is a Nintendo Direct thing, but Pokemon Ranger. I just want a Pokemon Ranger game, man. I want a Pokemon Ranger game. Pokemon Ranger. I want Pokemon Ranger. I would like... Well, I wanted the Somnium Files, but we're getting that. You want Pokepark 3. I only played Pokepark 1 ages ago. It was fun, though. What else? I guess I would like to see, like, cool anime games, like, cooler anime games, I guess, like, based on certain anime, and then, like, super cool games. Maybe a sequel to Code Vein would be nice. I've actually been really wanting to play Code Vein again. So I think a sequel to Code Vein would be something that I would be interested in. Something like Blazing Beaks or Enter the Gungeon, I guess. I should play Enter the Gungeon. I have it on my PlayStation though. But so maybe something like that. Maybe a game like Inscription again. Something like that would definitely be something that I would be interested in. That is something that I would be very, very excited for. Like, if I saw that trailer, I would be like, oh, I really want that. I really want that. I had the same thing with Split Fiction. I was like, if they come out, like, the people that made A Way Out and It Takes Two, if they come out with a new game, I want to play that because they are very good. And then they announced Split Fiction, and I was like, yes! So that's... Yeah, I couldn't actively wish for Split Fiction as a game because I had no idea what they would be working on. But I was like, if they do a similar co-op game like that, dang. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, something like that was really fun. But that's what I mean when I say like an Inscription kind of game. And honestly, just more mystery games. More mystery games, like elaborate mystery games. More escape room games, maybe. Puzzle games. It's just something that I'm very excited about. Yeah. Yeah. You love the thrill of seeing a trailer and being like, oh my god, but can't you just say Game Freak trolled us with this Scarlet and Violet announcement because you were thinking it was Detective Pikachu? Lamau. Yeah, you got bamboozled. Sunless Sea. What is Sunless Sea? Let me look that up. Oh, that looks scary. Oh, I've seen stuff about that. Dang, that looks scary. I mean, in terms of those kind of games, I would like another Subnautica-ish game. That's like more different, I guess. Wind Waker 2? More Zelda, huh? What did they announce at Summer Games Fest 2024? What did they announce there? Let's see. Can you see that somewhere? A list, maybe? You see a list of what they announced last time. Oh, yeah, every game featured. Okay, let's see. I forgot. Did I? No, I watched the Game Awards with Miko and Leth last time. I would like a game like Grease. Like just a very beautiful cinematic game. Something like Journey, like Grease, like Apsu, something like that would be nice. Would be something I would like to play. Yeah. Huh. They announced some interesting looking games last year, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see it and see what is in there. Maybe another casual kind of horror game that is like not too scary. Not too scary. Like kind of spooky. I would like that. Oh, Grease, yeah. Yeah, as in like gray. Agree, I guess. Yeah, that was a beautiful game. I played that way before I started streaming. What about Subnautica 2? Yeah, honestly, I would like that. I would play it. I would play it. I would first have to finish Subnautica 1, but I would play Subnautica 2 if that came out. I would do it. I would do it. I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd do it. But yeah, I hope for more mystery games like 999 or the Zero Escape games, Ace Attorney, stuff like that. The Somnium Files. Yeah, something like Enter the Gungeon would be nice. I should get Enter the Gungeon on Steam, honestly, so I can play it on stream. Because I've been playing Blazing Beaks off and on. But I know that Enter the Gungeon... Oh, it's already on my wish list. There's a second Enter the Gungeon game. Enter the Gungeon 2. Oh, it's a 3D version. Oh, no, thank you. I like the 2D version more. I just like that 2D vibe. Enter the Gungeon has such good pixel art. I don't want to make that into 3D. I just want to do 2D. But yeah, that's Enter the Gungeon is a game that I really want to play on stream. I should do that. I watched my brother play this. My brother played this a lot. I really liked watching him play this. Made me want to play it too, honestly. And I watched friends play it a few times. But yeah, Blazing Beaks is like similar. I like Blazing Beaks as well. It's like a simplified version. But yeah, I would like to play Enter the Gungeon. I have it on PlayStation, but I don't have my PlayStation connected to my PC because my PlayStation is actually a glorified YouTube machine. It's just a glorified YouTube machine. I don't have like cable television, so I watch YouTube videos and Netflix on my PlayStation. So if I unplug it from my TV, I just have a monitor that doesn't do anything there. So yeah, I don't want to connect it. It also just has a personal account, so not too comfortable with streaming from my PlayStation personally. But I could get Enter the Gungeon on Steam sometime. Ah, Unreal Tournament 2025. You miss old school FPS. I'm curious to see what kind of games they do. I hope to see more games with pixel art. With the cool and beautiful looking pixel art. But that's just, I'm just biased. I really love pixel art. I love pixel art so much. God, if you want to, I don't know, if you want to impress me, just do pixel art. I freaking love pixel art. If you want me to instantly think a game looks good, pixel art. Okay, not all pixel art games, but yeah, pixel art. You love the Octopath style pixel art? Octopath. I have Octopath, but I haven't finished it. Started it twice, haven't really finished it. Should I try again? Should I stream it? I don't know. I feel like Octopath Traveler is a game that it doesn't really lend itself well to streaming because it's so much grinding. So if I were to play Octopath on stream in its entirety, it would more likely be stuff like, oh, it's a Zatsu and I play Octopath on the side. Like I'm grinding Octopath on the side while doing a Zatsu. But it's a very long game. What does the internet say about Octopath Traveler? Octopath Traveler playtime. 70 hours. Yeah, Nintendo is not going to announce anything. That's what I was thinking too. They'd rather do their own event. Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. They're just going to do a direct and then announce it. Subway Surfer Zatsu. Yeah, but like Octopath instead. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that her mother should shut the fuck up? I'll read Am I the Asshole while I grind in Octopath Traveler. Multitasking, am I right? But yeah, some games I feel like they don't really lend themselves well for streams. And Octopath is one of them. At least not to like stream the entire game. Not with this formula. Not just like just streaming the game. But I could do some grinding off stream. Or grinding while doing a Zatsu. I don't know. I do want to play the game, but I don't know. You getting the Switch too? Eventually, probably, yeah. But not on release. Not on release. It doesn't have enough benefits for me to get it on release. And then I find it a very expensive console to buy if it doesn't really have any added benefits for me so far. So for me, the pros don't outweigh the cons yet, which will come with time, but I won't get it on release. I'm mainly waiting for a cuter version too. A special edition, maybe. Special edition Switch 2. Maybe one that includes a game. We'll see. And I can get a cool version. And I'll probably buy it then. So yeah. Your only reason to maybe get the Switch 2 is ZA. But technically you could get that on the 1. I'm just gonna get that on the 1. Yeah. Unless I have a Switch 2 by that time, but I don't think I will. Depending on what kind of versions they bring out. But yeah. No, I'll probably get ZA for the Switch 1. Because I don't really see any problems with it. But yeah, eventually I'll probably get a Switch 2. Just not on release. Eventually. And I'm waiting for the No Sleep for Konami Date, see if they do a special edition. I find it strange that they haven't announced one. It makes me worried that they won't do a special edition for it. But I want it. I want a special edition. I want a special edition. But we shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna leave you guys at that for today because I really gotta rest my voice and my body for tomorrow. But I had a good time with this stream. I hope you guys did too. It might have been a little bit of a shorter stream, but I think I have this feeling that on Wednesday we'll catch up on missed time streaming, and Wednesday will probably be long stream. Long stream. Because Fantasy Life is gonna hold me hostage for years. Probably. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, we're gonna go to bed in a bit. At least I am. Maybe some of you too. And those of you who are not going to bed yet, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday for Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life. I'm excited. It will be at the same time as today's stream, 8 p.m. my time, Central European Summer Time. And yeah, we're gonna start the game. It's gonna be my first time playing. So excited, so excited. So I hope to see you guys then and there. Oh, before I go, send you guys to Tori Taiga if she's still live though. Let's quickly check. If Tori is still alive, she do be yapping, but is she still actively yapping? I think she's still actively yapping. All right, we're gonna send you guys over to Tori Taiga, who is just chatting, and I hope you guys have fun over there. Anyway, I will be seeing you guys on Wednesday. Until then, I'll be seeing you guys on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Discords, and the Instagrams. And until then, thank you guys so much for coming, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.